plug it in,
I
take the
do. No,
USB drive to it?
I do, but again, I have to go pull everything over because the way that those files are done is what the hell? Did they just do an update to frickin' Division or something? Because all of a sudden it's asking me like, "Hey, do you want? Are you sure you want this to access your internet?" And I'm like, "Yes." Yes, I
Oh,
do.
that it was no, that's Ubisoft's fucking Ubi Connect
You know,
updated or what?
I'm so glad that everybody has their own launcher now because it tells me that they care. It tells me that they care about me as the consumer to make me install their launcher on top of everybody else's launcher, much in the same vein of, "Oh, do you want to watch your TV show that you bought? Oh, thank God. Well, you need to install this and that." No. No.
Come on, work for me here, Ubisoft.
Are you not in gaming?
I am currently waiting for The Division to launch.
Oh no, it's just Austin started up before you did. That's why I was asking.
Well, it's a race to the beginning, I guess.
Well, mine I had to exit out because it decided to load in a resolution that my monitor does not support.
Well, as you do, obviously.
Yes.
I would genuinely really hate for, I got nothing.
It was loading in like it loaded on like a flat screen TV level resolution. Like just everything was just massively blown out of proportion.
Perfect. I like this idea. Let us flat screen TV all the things.
Yes.
I want her to be flatter than a Thai whore.
Flatter than geisha?
No other
No,
way.
gross. No. That's
Gross. No.
gross.
Listen, big tits but no ass may fill a man's hand, but how did that saying go again? Small tits and big ass will fill a man's heart.
That's right. Look, I'm an equal opportunity person.
Exactly. Because I'm an equal opportunity
See,
hunter.
what if you just have a proportioned response, okay?
A stone in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Exactly. Exciting.
Blackout Part 1. Got it. No, Blackout Part 2.
Group management.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're playing.
Joining the game.
Join the game.
Open the door.
No, you know what you all need to do? You all need to go hill boating.
Hill boating.
Hill boating. Today, I went to my father's to go celebrate an early Easter dinner. Because my family likes to do like 20 of these damn things for every holiday.
As you do.
And so we always have them at like different parts of the day. And my father decides that we're going to roll up to the place by taking the truck, slapping a fishing boat onto the back of it, and dragging it through the fields over to grandmother's house.
But what are you looking to unlock, Austin?
I don't know, just whatever. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly.
All right, show me your MG42. Do it now. All right, now hand it over. Hand it over. I demand it.
It doesn't work that way.
Hand it over.
Do you love how I managed to fit a suppressor on an MG4?
Yes, I'm very curious how that works. Now show me your Thompson.
I don't have it on me. That's in the stack.
You son of a... You're a terrible person, and I hope you die.
Well, that's not going to get XP for Austin. We need to actually, like, go to the safe houses and start unlocking the side stick.
I dare you to tell me that again. Where am I going?
Well, Austin decided to go collect shit.
I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
You know...
Incursions? What is the goal here? I'm confused.
Well, we can...
So wake me
go to
up
safe
before
house.
you go.
Well, here we
There's
go.
some weapon parts to
morgue's
go ho. What's up?
No, I was saying the Subway morgue is up for him.
The Subway morgue. You know, Geisha the other day. Speaking of Geisha, she did do something the other day that I found very unappealing, and I feel like I need to tell this. She reminded me of a Christmas past. And you know, maybe I should tell this story later. Why did that man just poof into an oblivion? Ooh, green.
I don't know. He just went poofy poof.
He's a freaking ninja.
Stop believing.
Don't stop believing. You'll poof into that feeling.
You know, that'd be like really traumatic too. Like you decide to stop believing like Santa Claus or something, just
And then
poof.
poof, you're gone. No! You're like, "Boy!" Come on, boys. We'll find him.
And
Now-
like you never know what it is. It's gonna like stop you from believing either. Like it could be like it doesn't have to be like Santa Claus, right? Like it could be like the Easter Bunny or something like that.
It could be the bunny Easter.
You know, I bet
Yeah,
I know
Easter.
what. Why isn't there like a rated R horror movie of like a slasher flick, but it's the Easter Bunny?
I'm pretty sure
fairly
there is.
certain there is.
Group members started a mission.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it before.
I guess I'm hitting tab. I guess to start the mission. I don't know. Look, I don't know how this game
Oh,
works.
I think you fast traveled. Somebody did.
Yeah,
That
I
was
just fast
retarded.
forwarded.
Why-
Sarah
why-
was using the site as
okay.
a mass grave, which explains why the cleaners have
Wait,
targeted it.
they used
Avoid
the
contact if
subway as a
possible, but do what
mass
you have to do
grave.
to make sure Rose gets juice food. That is, if he's still alive.
I mean, it's not what I would use for a mass grave, but
Yeah,
I mean,
this-
it would kind of work.
Well, but it's even if the train doesn't work, it's a really good way to travel around the city. So like it would be so you want to put bodies underground, okay, but it's a really easy and convenient way to travel. What up, Mr. Guns and Knives?
Listen, no
doing
one
smart
said
stuff.
this land makes logic. Like, everything about these games has been nothing but nonsense that doesn't make sense.
Oh, no,
Why are you
absolutely.
expecting things to make sense?
Oh, don't get me
Word
wrong. I
here
understand.
is
Like
that
this is
Rose
a this
bit
is
of
a
wild
feminist
card.
version of
He's
what
got
the end of the
skills
world
we
looks
need,
like.
But he's a little
Yeah.
eccentric.
Seriously, there's power, there's food, there's water, and like everything can be grown inside the city. In reality, the only thing missing from a feminist paradise is that they can get their mani-pedis done. Like, oh, women are leading men into combat. Like, yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. This would definitely happen at the end of the world. Ow! That made my my feet tickle. I'd dump corpses into the river or the ocean. Yeah, that would also not be a good idea because they'll just come
We have
back to
intel
you.
that there are multiple cleaner teams on
Okay,
site.
river?
We're
Not
looking to
in
blur
my
out the
head
infection,
movies.
along with anyone who
The not in my
How
head
would
movies.
if the river's flowing downstream, how would they come back to you?
Because everything in the river comes back. Don't you know that's what the Native Americans believe?
I'm pretty sure I don't. Though.
Yeah, they do.
Pretty sure if I throw, I mean, I'm sure they do, but I'm pretty sure like if I throw like a bottle into like the river, it's just gonna go
They didn't get
downstream.
to finish.
I
it before
think
It's not gonna
you,
magically like re.
Why are you listening to a bunch of
construction in New
savages?
York always runs on its
because
own
those
schedule.
savages are one with the land or something.
Activate power relay.
They have wisdom beyond our wildest understandings.
Exactly. That wolf thing that they saw whenever they were on ayahuasca told them the true secrets.
I would believe them.
Confirmed.
I believe
Power
that too.
plant online.
Whoever just turned on the lights,
Do I get up
you're
here?
either JTF or you're really fucking
Well,
lost.
fine. I'd burn the corpses at
Either
Central
way.
Party. That sounds more
Stay
realistic.
loud, patching in. We have help on the way, Rose.
Whoever's down here, head for the secondary relay room.
Luckily, I'm carrying my trusty friend
You are now entering the
AK-47.
contaminated area.
That was
Again.
the first mistake.
Like, why would you... Like, the level of stupidity of using this as a... Okay, eventually civilization will come back. So now you gotta dig all these bodies out of here. Like, this is the dumbest thing in the world you could do. This is...
No, civilization doesn't recover.
Yeah, no, civilization never recovers. Just ask every single civilization. Somebody eventually comes in and sets up shop.
You know, this was actually one of those things I hate about the Fallout
Job's
TV
gonna take
series.
more hands than I've got.
What's up?
You think you
Oh.
can follow directions? Because I'm gonna need your help.
Is the fact that it
Whatever
reset the
assistance
clock
you need,
again?
We can handle
Well, they always do.
Good. Because I need
Well, yeah,
someone
like so in the Fallout universe. You play. I mean, obviously you played Fallout. Fallout,
Yeah.
right, Fokker?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, you know that like civilization is like progressing throughout the Fallout games. Like it is coming back. Like the wasteland is disappearing throughout the events of the games.
It's
like
still-
it's
now it's
slowly
becoming
becoming
Wild
more and more
West.
civilized.
Yeah, it's turning Wild West more than it is Wasteland.
Yeah. But in the events of the TV series, they just decide to reset the clock by nuking like the NCR and stuff like that.
That's mine.
It's so dumb.
It's mine.
You son of a bitch.
It's mine. I want to put in the power relay. I put in
Like
the
they had-
components.
They're advancing the plot line and things are going along nicely, and then they're just like, no, we have to put everything back to square one for no reason.
No, there's a reason. It's just like every sitcom. They can't let those two sexually frustrated characters have sex.
How did Austin get dropped?
Oh, I got a slashed back.
Like that. We're in business.
Everybody knows that. It's like
Yes.
okay, look. Fallout is now what is that TV show called? The ones with the doctors and they're really smart
I
and
think someone might have heard
the whole universe of it.
Grey's Anatomy?
No.
Contaminated area.
It's with Penny and
Yeah, Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. There we go. Yeah, that gay
You're
show.
talking about the show that makes fun of nerds and geeks and shit.
Yeah, that one.
And the Nerds and Geeks Supposed to Be Loved or whatever like that.
Yeah, it's that show. That's what Fallout is now. Fallout is Big Bang
Well,
Theory.
no, but everybody acts like that show is celebrating nerds, and it's not. It's
No,
making
it's-
fun of them.
Oh yeah, no. Well, no, it's also misrepresenting them. Like
That
you can
too.
be nerdy.
Yeah.
Like I've met some nerds that have some game. Don't sit there and tell me that they don't.
Contaminated area.
Some of them don't care though. Now, also, the definition of nerd in the past decade has been irreparably damaged. Like we will
Yes, it
never,
has.
we will never recover the term nerd ever again, because now
No.
chicks with double D's and go, I like this symbol. I'm nerdy. Like, I like Call of Duty. Look at me, I'm a nerd. I like Fallout. Fallout 4.
Oh god.
I'm a nerd.
My favorite was
It's because all the things that are traditionally
Oh.
like nerd stuff have been just co-opted by nerds.
If we de-nerdify everything, anyone can be a nerd. I like Dungeons and
Yes.
Dragons, in theory.
You gonna save Austin, or you just,
I'm dead.
he can still pick you up?
See, my favorite though is I knew this one lady who was really into Harry Potter. And she was like, oh, I'm such a nerd. I've read the Harry Potter.
I need you in the control room.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
you're not a nerd. She was like, but I have like a wand that I bought at like the Hollywood
No, you're
Studios.
a
Like,
fan.
You're a consumer.
No, you're just
yeah,
a fan.
you're a fan. You're not
Hang
a
on a sec.
you're not a nerd here. Reading a book doesn't make you that.
No. A nerd is like, I read the book and then the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
I know all the little caveats and details of this thing. I like BBT for the first 4 seasons, but then it turned into Friends. What's BBT? Oh, Big Bang Theory. Sorry. No, I think I
I
watched.
hated it, bro.
I watched Big. I heard like BBT is like BBC, like Big Black. I was like, what is that?
Sucking it, maybe.
Oh,
Fuck me. They went top of the line with the generators. I guess San Antonio.
wow! The city of New York went top of the line for generators. Okay, now I know we're not in New York.
They're a bitch to retool, but maybe we'll
Oh
get
my
lucky.
god, shut up and let's go.
No! I want to know this very important story.
Exposition. Story. Wow.
It's alive. Cleaners. I thought you took care of these guys.
I did.
Pain of heels.
Who needs cover when I have level 2 plates?
So you'll stop small handgun rounds. I get it. Okay.
Yep.
Austin's over here being Sam Fisher.
Oh, obviously.
I am the Splinter Cell.
I am John Splinter Cell.
Hostiles inbound.
Exactly.
I choose to use this rifle not because I'm going to do anything useful, but because I just think it's funny. I'm not even
Like
going to
halfway through my show, I'm just gonna look at the camera and say, I am the Splinter Cell.
There you go. I am John Splinter Cell.
And I'm fucked.
I am John's.
I am John Splinter Cell.
No, I am John's lack of splinters.
Oh god.
I am John's dying kidneys. No, I couldn't roll.
Oh, no.
Aid immediately.
Oh,
There's no rolling in this game, is there?
Yeah, there's double tap space.
Oh. Oh, okay.
oh no, he died.
Jesus. Alright, that's a wrap. System's clean, board's green, and we got enough juice to light this place up like
God, I can't wait for like them to make like a Skyrim movie, and they're just gonna look at it and be like, "I am the Skyrim."
Christ.
I am Ragnar Skyrim.
And that's all.
Yeah.
I am the Dragonborn.
Yes. Yes. I am
I
Dragonborn.
mean, technically, yeah. Or no, they're gonna be like, but anyone could be a Dragonborn.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. It'll be anybody can be a Dragonborn as long as you're born of this bloodline, but everybody secretly has a part of this bloodline.
Oh god.
It's
God, I
the,
hate that.
look, that's what makes it very compelling, okay? Is having a bunch of characters that are not special do special things.
I just
That's
want
what makes
them
them special.
to die. I want them to die painfully.
Look,
Agent,
that's how you know a woman
power
wrote
grid
it.
is a lot more stable. Thanks to you, we're back in
sucks.
business. Rhodes is already on his
No.
way back in, so no need to give him an
The fact that
escort.
anybody can
I'll
be
see you when we
special
get
no
here.
matter what.
Yeah, that's a woman thing. I don't know any guy that goes, yeah, that's
Leaving the
true.
safe area.
Like that is a mentality that only exists among women. Anybody is special, and that's why nobody's special. And we should just go, oh yeah, you're special. That's great.
So we just did a murder.
No, we didn't.
Are we in Austin's world?
Yes,
I think so.
I didn't. Nobody joined mine. Kobe. Sorry. Garment District. Because I guess this is where all the dikes go.
Hey, Austin, see if you can raise the world tier off the map.
He hasn't beaten
on
the
the
game
map?
yet.
Well, no.
How do
but
I
it
do
is,
that?
Go to the map, hold down G, and then pick one of the tiers.
Oh, I can.
No, you're not gonna be able to do it because you're not leader. Only the
Oh,
leader can.
yeah,
actually
I'm not the
do
group
this
leader.
much.
I can select difficulty.
Change the difficulty to super duper hard.
I don't know. Put it up just whatever so we get you more XP.
I put it to hard, so
Okay.
otherwise there's
Where's
nothing
this
I
upgrade?
can.
Oh shit.
And how are you tonight, Mr. Guns and Nice? Also,
We can go to Lexington.
happy Good Friday, everybody that practices that. I know Fokker does it because Fokker is a soulless whore, but I mean, you
What
know,
do I do?
it's Good Friday. It's what you don't do.
Oh, Of course I don't.
Yeah, you're just angry.
No, I just like fucking like kindergarten through third grade. Like went to church 6 days a week. I'm good.
I think he's just angry. It sounds like he's angry. Guns and Knives, it sounds like he's angry. I'm good. Happy Good Friday, y'all. See? Guns and Knives can appreciate that.
Yay, Good Friday! I got the day off and it was paid, so
Yeah, Good Friday.
I didn't. I had to work.
that sucks for you.
Hey, did you know that there's these
Great
things
day.
over here that are like Christmas presents?
Oh,
Ow.
God.
Happy Christmas, everybody. See, I did that the first time. I go, hey, what's that beeping noise? Luckily the bad guys, the Bin Laden people in this game, this timeline, luckily they make their stuff beep at you. That lets you know that it's good. Oh man. See, this is the way Fokker plays though, is that you're kind of just walking around with him, and he just kills everybody. So, ammo is never really a problem.
You gotta stay up with the firing line. If you're behind the firing line, of course you're gonna be last to shoot.
Well, I have to shoot somebody in the back, and it has to be you because you're always in front. Now you're starting to pick up what's going on.
See, this is why I stay in the back line. It's safe.
Exactly. Look, you could be a mortar team guy, you can be an MG guy, or you can be the stupid rifleman that has to run towards the gunfire.
He definitely needs some gear upgrade because he's getting dropped like a bag
Look,
of shit.
it's because he doesn't know how to use cover. That's obviously the issue.
Well, I mean, somehow you stay
Cover
alive even though you're
is for the
bad at
win.
it.
This is because I'm level 30 and he's level 10. And we are playing on
level 20.
level 2. Okay, fine. I was... Oh, look! Trash compactor people.
Are these people we feed to the trash compactor?
Yes, the trash world. See, my grandmother used to tell me about the trash world. That's where they put the bodies, okay? And so sometimes some of the bodies would scream whenever you actually push the button. And so what it does is that trash world is an entirely different world. And so when that thing starts to crush, it's not actually crushing, it's just sending you to trash world. But sometimes it's kind of tiring to go there, so people sometimes scream. That's what my grandma told me. Yeah.
See, now a trash compactor would be a nice way to dispose of bodies. Just put a whole bunch of people in there, just shoot them down.
That sounds like a very corn thing to do, and I like it.
Well, I just mean it'd be very efficient. You know, I mean, just chuck the people in there, it smushes them like down to little paste.
No. Could you imagine, like, in the end of the world, and people still have like some gasoline left, where they go, you know what? The only real way of executing you without shooting you is to just like throw you into a trash compactor, and just listening to that thing go, crunch, 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 crunch.
I mean, it'd be efficient.
That would be so and then but then it would just be like, oh look, and there's the red goop comes out.
Yeah.
That would be freaking
I have
horrifying.
something to feed the pigs.
Yeah, well, no, it just we need to exsanguinate somebody.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees.
At the knees?
Right there. She's the one who organized the escape from the
Those are 3 of my people. If you can get them out before blowing the lid off, I'd be grateful.
All right.
I use them as compost for farming. I don't know, can I use a bloodless corpse for compost?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Probably.
Run in! Shoot everybody! Let none survive!
Remember, no Russian.
No, remember, always Russian. Especially those
No,
supermodels.
that comes later when we get to the consulate.
Yes. Come on, boys! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you hurting? Oh, God. Austin! There you go, buddy. I'll keep you covered.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Warning! There's people coming! On my face!
Why would you let them come?
I'm gonna let them... I'm gonna come.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Additional hostiles. Oh, da 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 da. It's like Gears of War all over again. I gotta do the wall bouncing.
We are the Gears of War.
We are the Gears of War. Yes. See, that's the thing. Is if somebody made a movie about, like, you know, in the Gears universe, and it was like, no, the whole point of this movie is like, it's gonna be a love letter of just like really bad things. I think everybody would love it. It's just like really shitty puns and like really awful one-liners. I think people would absolutely love that.
Indicate an echo nearby.
Oh, thank God. That man is shot. Oh, he's got a guitar. Look at that. We are the
See, no,
Gears of
it's
War.
just them fighting. It's like, why are we fighting this? Why are we waging this war? Because this is the Gears of War.
Because that's what the Gears of War look like.
Yeah.
How about 10 points if you get him in the arm? That's some. The one up after Bruce. What do you say? 20 for the head.
I have no idea what's going on. I kind of don't care.
Is this from the elevator?
I am John Halo. Yes.
Yeah, come on.
It's all blurry. I can't see anything. Oh, ooh, bullets.
I am the Bioshock.
Isn't that just Taco Bell?
Yes.
Maybe. I mean, they'll do some wonderful product placement during that scene.
Well, okay, first off, that would be the best movie to do product placement, to be honest.
Agent, the hostage is being held on the roof. You need to clear it out.
Like, in order to hold up a bottle of his Oh, well, God, what do they call those things again? The superpower bottles?
What?
Not elixirs. What do they call them again?
Oh,
Agent on your team is down.
and Infinite Elixirs and they're plasmids.
Plasmids, that's it.
Sorry, like for a split
Never
second, I was
mind.
like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like they'll just replace the plasmids with like Mountain Dew bottles or something like
Yes!
that. It'll just be shameless advertisements.
Oh man, we're getting up there in levels. It's taking 3 shots to kill these guys. Oh, never mind, I lied. Stop
And then
it!
I just get sniped.
It's so fucking funny. I just watched Austin stand there and just like plop.
It's almost like it's a real bullet.
Almost.
Oh, I'm a real boy.
Does your nose get bigger when you get shot?
No, but something does.
Oh god.
He gets excited when he gets shot.
I understand.
He wouldn't like me when I'm shot.
But you, darling, you just might.
People, they're inside.
Quick! I need 20 cc's of protein stat.
Whoa.
Here, get this man a Slim Jim pronto.
Yes. I'll cover you with my snipper rifle. What are we doing? Man, I understand this. I understand this right here. Like on a physical level, I get this.
You're secure. Let's go, jackass.
Secure position and hunker down. And that's an order, Sergeant.
So what would Uncharted be? We've reached an island that is uncharted.
Yeah, pretty much it.
We have conquered the uncharted.
Because we are those who brave the uncharted.
We are the pirates of the Caribbean.
Lau here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain.
Make it
My
stop.
people are getting into position to breach the hull.
What was the Song of Ice and Fire again? I forget. What was that? The Game of Thrones. Because this is the Game of Thrones. God, I love the idea of this. It's just like, no. Let's just
That line multiple times in the TV series, though.
yeah. Well, no. They don't say the words Game of Thrones.
No, they do.
Oh, they do. Holy crap! I
Yeah,
wasn't
they do
listening at all.
multiple times. The Siri, or Cersei rather, not Siri. Cersei says it. Yeah,
My iPhone told me about it.
Well, maybe she is Siri. Who knows? I don't know.
but Cersei Lannister, she mentions a couple of times. If you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. That's where the first book's name comes from. Because yeah, it's not actually called Game of Thrones. It's called A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yep.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Additional targets incoming. Very good. Sometimes they shoot BBs. I like how Austin just charges them like he's in 1941 Japan.
No, he's just.
Bonsai!
He's on solo. The stormtroopers come around the corner and he's
Incoming
just
hostiles detected.
charging.
They'll fear me! All hit fire!
Instead of being a wall.
Luckily for me, I am unkillable!
Wait until we get out of this, like, tier
I
0
can
shit.
never die in this game!
Austin,
Listen
let's
there,
hurry up
man.
and get you to level 30 so we can get Myth dead.
Okay. Listen, alright, like, it's the logic of Shaka Zulu and the Zulu warriors, right?
I have the blue
If I
paint.
believe,
I have
if
the
I
blue
believe the war
paint!
paint, yeah, if I believe the war paint protects me, I will be
My
protected.
strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hull on your signal.
I have...
Yeah, I do.
Honey, I can't come home. I have the Call of Duty. Oh my god, it's terrible. Everything is terrible.
Like, sir, not all of us choose it, but sometimes we have to just heed
The Call of Duty. God dang it, I want this to be a movie. Oh, I have to have it. I have to have these movies. Orale! Oh no! Your big bad bears are about
I
to be
didn't
big
choose
bad
you
dead.
guys, but the battlefield chose me.
There you go.
And of course, you got Mass Effect.
See, but the thing is that but Mass Effect has so many of its own memes. Like, it would be kind of like a downer to just do like, oh, I am like it's all about the Mass Effect because they kind of do jokes like that too.
Like we had a mass effect on the galaxy.
Exactly. The Batarians have had a mass effect on the galaxy. Just like Shepard does like the side eye to like Ashley.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
But the thing is, you need to like. Okay, so here's the thing. You need to like. You need to actually have Zendaya or somebody really ugly playing as like Talia or sorry, not Talia. What's the stupid alien blue girl's name? I forget her name.
Shit, I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, I can't think of her name right now either. Because Ashley's the best person anyway. And you need to have like this really, really hot chick play Ashley. Make God, what's her name? Good lord, I cannot remember her name. Guns and Dice, help me!
With the leader dead, the rest of us
what's her name? What's her
I don't
name?
think we're quite done with them yet.
I can't even remember her
Reach
race
out to
anymore
get
because I haven't
these
played
JTF folks back on the
Mass
job.
Effect in so long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's in Asari.
I need my people alive.
God, what's her
and out there
name?
Fighting the good fight. God knows we can't afford to lose any more personnel.
I can't remember her
owe you, Agent.
name.
Hell of a job.
Whatever. Come dumpster number 1. Mr. Sister President. Wait, what? I don't. Okay, hold on. I have to find that accent for that. Fiona. No, not Fiona. Who's the Asari chick in Mass Effect? I can't remember her name. What's her name? What's her name? I cannot remember her name.
I don't know. I don't play Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. No, Mass Effect 1's a great game.
Am I doing? I was getting rid of all my old gear that I didn't need.
Or you just you're still stuck inside.
Jennifer Badash Booty. Yeah, exactly. So she basically alien cum dumpster number 1. She is just there. Like, okay, the way that you write that movie is make her absolute girl boss, and like make her utterly insufferable. And of course, Shepard just absolutely cucks over her. And then Ashley, who is this freaking bombshell of a chick, who's just like, oh no, absolutely. What I want more than anything is to be like a stay-at-home mom taking care of all the babies that you've pumped into me. Like, the absolute trad wife with a gun. And, like, everybody goes, yeah, obviously Ashley is the superior girl. Like, no. Instead, we're going to use this stupid whore. Because the game obviously wants you to have sex with aliens. And that's the real propaganda of Mass Effect. Have sex with aliens.
All units. Sarah's getting some reports of a possible mutation in the
Atari
parking garage on
Pongzi.
29th and 2nd.
That sounds
We need
right.
to investigate.
Oh, that's right. We gotta climb up on top of the dump truck.
Wait, I'm not climbing no dump truck. I've dated a Colombian girl before.
No, that's a cum dumpster.
Same
So you
thing.
should be used to it in life.
Contamination scan.
Oh my god, I'm contaminated. Sister Broussard. Oh, ooh.
Readings
That
indicate
sounds
this area
dirty.
is contaminated.
How are you? How are you, Mr. Wang Out Loud? I'm gonna wang out loud right now with Sister Broussard. All of a sudden, I may have a new fetish for geisha.
Find the things and turn them on.
I hear the sounds of 1980s chirping and burping. You dirty bimbo. You know, speaking of dirty bimbos, geisha reminded me of a story, and I wish that I didn't remember this at all.
Alert. Contamination scan.
Aha! I found
initiated.
something. I found a vector. 1980s coming and dumping. Hell yeah. Nope, I didn't find anything useful. Never mind. It's all garbage gear. It's garbage level gear.
Garbage level gear.
That's right. It's garbage gear. Garbage. Anyway,
Gabagoo.
so she reminded me that I block out a lot of our Christmases that we've had. I mentally just check out during Christmas. And I have done so because of all the horrible Christmases that I have had. And I said, no, I haven't had that many horrible Christmases. And then she goes, ever since we've been together, when we go we have Christmas with your stepdad and your mom, you can't tell me a single thing that happens, and she's not wrong. Like, a few of them stand out, and then she will immediately tell me something like, "Oh, this happened." I go, "That didn't happen. That's not real. That totally didn't happen." Until like the other day, she was telling me about something that happened like 10 years ago. And it was probably one of the most uncomfortable yet funny things that I've ever heard in my life. Where when my brother was dating his now wife,
Initiated.
a few things would happen, and as she was describing these events, I was like, oh my god, I now remember this. Holy shit, I've actually blocked this out. He was describing to his girlfriend, so my brother, okay, so just do this straight. My stepdad is describing to my brother's girlfriend about things that her, that my brother likes. And I'm just gonna let y'all figure out what that is. Like, not sexual, obviously, but just like, oh, he likes to have his back rubbed right above his butt. It's like...
That's such an odd thing for a stepfather to know, though.
Such a weird fucking thing! It's such a weird...
I'm pretty sure this is a mission to the he was, like, molesting him at that point.
I was like, what the...
Like, I can tell you right now, no one in my family would know if I like my ass being rubbed. No one.
And I was like, and as soon as she got done saying it, I all of a sudden kind of flashback, and I was like, holy shit, you're right. I remember this. And there was another one, TMI situation. I was like, that's fucking uncomfortable. I want to leave. And like, I think Geisha's response was that like I was doing something on my what was I doing? She was telling me that I was doing something, and I cannot remember what the hell it was. But I remember my head picked up at that, and I immediately went, it's one of those moments where like, what did I just hear? You know what? It's better that I don't know. And just, I put my head back down and just kept doing what I was doing. That same Christmas, and I forgot about this, but every Christmas, my stepdad would have my mother read an inappropriate Christmas card from him to her, describing inappropriate situations that maybe kind of sort of you wouldn't want to hear about someone in your family. So like the most tame one was essentially that thing that you do when you twist your hips in the bedroom. That was fucking tame. And I was like, holy shit.
I don't think they would have made it without you. Thanks for your help.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with... And now I'm realizing that a lot of my Christmases are blacked out. Because when I heard them, I realized the safest thing for me to do was to ignore every instance of Christmas.
That's when you just sit there and be like, read me some more.
See, had I paid attention, and I was like, because this is like a teenager me. Teenage me was like, what the fuck? But this guy also had a temper that was just like, if anything, it's remember, this is the same guy who was like, praise me for my really creepy artwork, if you don't, I get mad. Like that, and as a teenager, I'm like, look, I just want to go upstairs and play Gears of War or whatever. I don't want to deal with you.
God, see, I almost wish I could have met this man, because everyone in my family is just clowns and sarcastic, and so he wouldn't know what the fuck to do in life. Because we live for the art of trolling other people. I remember, like, my father had to go to, like, the doctors and stuff like that, and he loves leading the doctor song with bullshit, too. Like, the doctors hate him for this.
Sir,
because he exists to troll people. And that's everybody in my family.
I approve.
I would love seeing how your father react to like an actual like troll.
Well, see, my dad's actually pretty good with that.
Your stepfather.
My stepdad cannot handle that to save his life. But no, I saw Mr. Wang out loud, and I was like, oh, he likes stories, and I was just remembered that because I was telling her the story of the painting, and I was like, yeah, that was probably the most fucked up thing he ever did. And she's like, no, it's not. You've told me worse, and I was like, really? I don't remember this at all. And then she's like, what about these stories? I was like, holy shit. Like, I don't remember this at all. And then, like, she started telling me the story back, and I was like, oh my god, I remember it now. It was very weird. And I was like, I have blocked this out of my memory.
It was slightly erotic. I kind of enjoyed it.
A little erotica, you know? A little erotica never hurt nobody.
Uh-huh. Like I sat there, half chub, you know.
Well, whenever your stepdad has your mother read a okay, by the way, this isn't just like me and my brother. No. This is me, my brother, his girlfriend, and mine,
Look, I'm just grateful
all
you're
sitting
back.
down, listening to one of these. I don't know what the fuck this is about. But we would read our Christmas cards out loud. So, like, we'd get ourselves Christmas cards. And most of the time, like, I would usually kind of mess with my brother. It's like, oh, thanks for being on the winning team by staying with the da-da-da family, you know? Like, obviously, like, this is supposed to be stupid and dumb because this is kind of a weird tradition. But no, he would have her read these really horrible cards out. Like, oh, you always make me squeal, honey. And he would have her read that. He would write that. I was like... What is wrong with you? Oh my god, like, I'm realizing that I'm traumatized. And that's why I like dark humor, and this is why I should probably go see a therapist. I'm kidding. Therapists just make it worse.
Therapists don't work for men.
No, they don't.
They don't work for women either.
No, they work for them. They just don't help them through anything.
Yes.
Where'd y'all go? Wow, I'm way away from you guys.
I'm trying to head over to the side mission.
So, yes, Mr. Guns and Knives, TMI situation. Not that I'm here to complain about it, it's just like, I thought it was funny. Oh god, I woke up and all of a sudden, boom, like everything's exploding.
Calling all units. Rikers intercepted a mercy drop at the graveyard on East 21st and 3rd. Available units report to drop zone.
So what's your most fucked up holiday?
Hostile forces approaching.
What? Why do I flammo again? Oh, what was it? There was a... Yeah, okay, did your parents ever, like, make you watch, like, awkward movies with them?
No, because they couldn't... I had awkwardness beaten out of me for those scenes. Like, they just simply never bother me. Oh, you fucker. Did you get squeamish when there was a sex scene that came up on TV?
Oh, no. Like, he would comment on things, right? So, he would make comments, and I'm like, maybe we shouldn't be watching this movie if this is what it's doing to you, sir. But god dang it.
Like, what kind of comments?
Like, okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so there was one time where I was watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, because I was told that everybody it was the greatest movie ever.
It's not that good.
It's not, but like, I watched it, and because I was watching it, he wanted to watch it with the family, and I was like, I don't know if this is like really a family movie, you know, like, I mean, it's kind of a stupid teenager movie, but he wasn't, no, that was not gonna fly.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
And so it gets to the inevitable, like, that lesbian scene, or whatever, and it's like
I'm in lesbians with you.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm in lesbians with you. But like, he would sit there, and I forget. God damn, I remember that he made us watch it together with my mother, and it was like the most awkward fucking thing ever. Because he would like turn and stop at certain things, like, "Oh, do you find this attractive?" And I'm like, "No, can I please literally go mow the yard or pick up leaves or fucking anything else than this?"
Like, yes, there, stepfather. Let us enjoy this moment together.
I was like, what is wrong with you people? I'm picking up gear. What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to get over here to get the side mission and progress things and stuff.
Are we...
We have 6 seconds before we can finish this thing, and then we can fast travel.
No, it just like, I find it funny now, but at the time I was like, please let me die. Please make it all go away. I guess I'm going over here now.
Come to me, Meef.
I don't know where you... I don't know where you are.
It's on the map!
I don't know where you
I've
are.
come to you.
There you go.
Hey, do you think this hot dog stand actually has hot dogs?
Probably.
No. They took all the hot dogs.
All right, hear me out. Hear me out. I think we should have a Discord competition of essentially, and hear me out. Don't get mad yet. Don't get mad. The idea is that we get like a dispenser, right? Like like a nozzle that you just open and close, like a beer tap. It's like a beer tap, but instead of beer, what it is a it's just filled with corn oil. It's whoever can drink a gallon.
Ew.
Corn oil. Yeah, I'm not even gonna take a shot at that.
Are you ready to go?
Hold on.
Anything from here?
Why?
I mean, there might be stuff for you. There's not gonna be stuff for us.
Oh, come on! Don't
No,
say that.
Like, I don't think I can do anything in here, so.
You can't use the vendor?
Oh, I can use the vendor. There's just, like, nothing else here. It's just, like, find
let-
agents.
let me-
Oh, there's some stuff, but I mean,
Let me
it's
mark
not
some
really,
gear
like-
off here as useless. So
Oh my god.
what?
Oh my god.
What?
It takes so long. Why are you so slow?
Because I got hit in the head a lot when I was a kid.
Well, Austin, let's go do this thing, and Myth can dick around with playing Jew.
I'm playing. I want
Listen.
money.
You're always supposed to play my army dress-up doll.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Like, why would you play it any other way?
Like, if you're not playing my army dress-up doll, is there really any other reason to play
Oh
these
my
kind
god,
of
I could do
games?
double barrel shot. I could do tactical double barrel shotgun.
Oh, Myth. Also, I forgot to ask you. Steam now is selling the brand new Hit Us video game, and I think that you might be interested in it.
Please tell me.
So, how do you feel about rebranding your channel? First of all,
Well, I'm open to ideas, and this sounds like a great one. So hit me with it.
so how about you become the new Brony channel?
What the hell's a Roni channel? What is that?
A Brony channel.
A Brony
So-
channel. All right.
Yes, because released recently on Steam was Friendship with Benefits 2, I believe it's
Friendship
called. Where you-
with benefits too. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
the award-winning sequel to Friendship with Benefits 1, where you can seduce the My Little Pony girls.
Oh my god, I have to play it.
And
hold on.
you-
Can I? Is it just seducing, or am I going
No,
beyond seducing? And I'm also
You're
cream
going
pieing
balls
all of
deep.
them. Yes, yes, yes. Not only must I rebrand, I must rebrand it once.
Yes. You can go all the way with Glitter Sparkle Sunshine something.
Oh, I'm gonna glitter sparkle something. Cream pies are magical. And nothing says magic quite like making a horse whinny in pleasure.
Nothing quite like a little bit of a margasm. JRH NBR.
Indeed.
Next, I'll do that. What was that harem anime where
Which
Which one?
no, like the monster anime, Monster Monsoon. or
Monster
whatever.
Girls, Monster
yeah.
Musume.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, that's a great show.
It's the horse one. That's it. The one with the floppiest of titties.
Oh,
How's that feel, buddy? Does it sting a little bit?
it hurt.
Okay, now that I think we've scared away Wang and Guns in the span of 15 minutes, I think we can now safely rebrand as no one will ever watch this channel again.
Where are we going now?
Why not?
I mean, what was it called? My Little Seduction?
Oh, no friendship with benefits.
Friendship with benefits. See, now you have to send that to me so that I can play Guns and Nuts. Why are you still here? And why aren't you chastising Austin for his words? He's speaking
Because
words.
he's curious. See, despite it all, deep down inside, there's a little nugget of curiosity with him. It's just like, maybe I could be the brony.
What? I wonder what horse vaginas feels like.
You know, probably pretty loose. Like this is my biggest question to the people who are like out there like fucking the horses, right? Why? It can't be that tight. It can't be that comfortable.
Never forget, there is in California.
It's interspecies erotica, fucko.
Never forget,
Interspecies erotica.
in California, there was a gay ranch where men would strap themselves down to have a horse shove their dick into their ass. And
Once
there,
again, though, that
as
one at
you
least
do.
makes sense.
and there was a
Like-
it was called the Unum Claw horse case, or so the Unum sorry Unum Claw Health EUN EMCLAW. And the best part about that is that okay, so here's the thing, is that the human body shouldn't have things shoved up in it that way. But more importantly, horse penis is kind of long. And so it's not really designed to have something be inserted that big
Look
and
into
that
it?
long into it. Yeah. And so there's essentially well, no, I read about this case because I was like, this can't be real. This has to be like some kind of like Reddit or like, was it 4chan, like, stupid deep fake story that's not. No, this is an actual legal case where people got sued over this. And the gay man said, no. I demand you remove that limiter. I don't want that. I want to go all the way. And the horse breeder person said, okay, you're the boss. But the thing about it is that when a horse decides they want to have sex, there is no, please stop, I want to get off the ride. It's, you're in it for as long as the horse wants to go.
Are attacking a patrol near the Merritt building on East 15th. Requesting backup.
Usually, yeah.
Every day we stray further from God. Well, the thing about it, though, Mr. Guns and Knives, is that this did not happen recently. This was like in the 80s.
Yes.
That's the crazy part. So, back in the 80s, where, like, yeah, you could be a degenerate fuck, but you could be a degenerate fuck without anybody, you didn't tell everybody about it.
Pretty much, yeah. Which usually meant that you got to wait a lot more.
And so, the thing
What was
is
that,
that, as this is described, though,
Warning. Hostile forces
his
approaching.
friends were watching him do this because they also got off to it. But when the horse mounted him, as the testimony goes, they said, we saw his face and immediately knew something was wrong. And I was like, really? Did you think that your friend having an entire horse dick shoved into his ass was going to end in anything other than bad?
It was gonna be fine.
And
I had to.
It was going to lead to the ultimate O.
well, yeah, because afterwards the horse, of course, went to town on him. And there's nothing you can do. You have to wait till he's done. And so this dude is essentially like being, fucked to death by a horse. And his friends are going, no. And they're like, oh my gosh, somebody save him. And of course the breeder's like, you don't want to do that. You really, really don't want to do that.
See, you could have stopped the horse, though.
How?
There are ways to stop it. Well, first of all, there's a little thing called a bullet. Second of all...
Okay, so you're going to
Shove
shoot an animal that you've invested tons and tons of money into for...
There's a simpler way. Just shove your fist up its ass.
I don't think
That's true, too.
You're going. That's
That's how you assert dominance.
That's how you're gonna
Like,
get yourself
Tucker has a
killed.
point here. A cattle prod straight to that thing's nutsack. Oh, it'd start to get away.
Yeah, and
Like,
also
oh,
kill
it would you would immediately see that thing just go, nope, never mind.
Well, the
I
thing-
don't want to do
My
this
understanding
anymore.
is they had like the animal in a stirrup too. So like they were kind of like launched together, or not launched, latched together.
Well, it's like that guy who stopped the German Shepherd from attacking somebody's pet, little dog, by just shoving his finger up its butt repeatedly.
Why would that work?
Warning.
Because if you get something shoved up your ass.
It's an extreme solution, but it does work.
It's beyond an extreme. Why would that be your go-to?
Like, well, I always figured I
Get the
wanted.
dog to let go, so.
Oh my god, a shark's attacking me. Let me shove my fist in its ass.
No, you're supposed to like punch sharks in the like.
No, the anus is the new method.
I mean, to be fair, there's actually a bit of a logic here because, I mean, think about it for yourself. Like, you're in the middle of a fight with someone, and some guy goes up to you, pulls down your pants, and full-on fists your rectum. You're not gonna be... You're gonna stop whatever you were doing and just turn around and be like, what the fuck?
You were doing.
The only problem, I think I'm with whoever suggested shooting the horse.
That was Austin.
So again, like, surely there must be another way. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? We should just do the biblical method of dealing with these people. Just stone them. Just find a bunch of
Why?
rocks.
Sounds like this is a self-solving issue right here. Like you remove the thing and they get to go out one last time on their favorite bit of enjoyment. And the horse even gets its own bit of enjoyment that way too.
I want to say that I can't remember if the guy that did this died or whatever. I know that like he had a perforated
full recovery.
No. I know he had like a perforated like large and small intestine. Like it was ripped to shreds. So he had to have reconstructive surgery. I want to say he ultimately died. I would rather answer to the authorities for a dead horse than a dead person.
Up his ass.
Well, the thing is that once the horse started on the first thrust, you were going to answer the authorities regardless. But the thing is, of course, you have to sign a waiver for all this, saying, "Look, you could die doing this because for some reason, some strange reason, you're not supposed to do that." It's almost like horses and people aren't the same.
Nonsense.
I know.
I'll have you know I have a very special relationship with Shelly.
God dang it.
Oh my god, it's back this way. Fuck, I hate these chase around the fucking equipment crates.
Oh my god. But yeah, no. So that's where my head's been at all day, is this horrible nightmare monstrosity. I'm like, oh my god, I'm realizing why so many Christmases I can't remember any of them.
Because you had good times and fun at them, and so...
Yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh. So my real question then is, why do you return to these?
Return to what?
You don't... Oh, we gotta run to a different one.
Oh,
there.
I was like, where are we going? Like, what are we doing?
Like the Christmases, like, because you're like, oh yeah. Every year I go to Christmas at these places, and every year I hate it. Has it ever occurred to you to just not go?
So here's the thing. As I told you, like, I completely block this stuff out. Like, I am so desensitized to some of the things that he says that I have to rely on Geisha to tell me, hey, this is kind of fucked up. And I'm like, oh yeah. And so, like, I don't like going there, but... Again, I don't remember when those things happen because I just log them away almost instantly. Is it right? No. But it's just weird. And I realized that again, I don't think about it, I don't deal with it.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
And really, I don't go there for my stepdad, I go there for my mom. Now, some people might say that seems like an expensive...
Walk away.
Oh, I could, but again, like, I remember, Geisha had to remind me that this happened. And it wasn't until she reminded me that I go, oh yeah, it did. Holy crap, that was messed up. Howdy, partner. But no, you ask a valid question. I don't really know the answer. I don't really know the answer to the question sometimes.
We gotta go help Austin.
Austin, why are you all the way over here?
By the mighty AK-47.
Aha! See? The AK does have power. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
But yeah, see, after this lovely rebranding, you could become the formative Brony channel. We'll start you off slowly with the friendship as benefits too, and then, we can get you to play the actual pony games.
Oh, very good. I always did love some horseplay. I love to horse around,
I figured. That's why I thought I'd bring it to your attention, Gotta make sure you get the full experience.
No, I want the full thing, You don't go halfway. You go in. You go in or go home, right?
Yeah. I offered this experience to Fokker, and he didn't seem all that thrilled about it.
Well, that's because Fokker's a prude.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he doesn't know what fun is.
Uh-huh.
Like everybody knows, what fun is going balls deep inside of a mare.
No, see, Myth likes it better when the stud goes balls deep in him.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why he told us the whole story. He's letting us know his fetishes.
Yes. Yes. Good lord. Good lord. See, this is why I think that some people in the old world had it right. There are some people that should just be stoned to death. Just viciously, brutally killed. So that it just... Ow!
You know,
Ow!
that kill the virus at our check-in stations.
That hurt!
The good news is we've discovered 3 more. You just
Yeah,
have
there's
to
a
pick them
sniper
up.
up on the roof.
I know, I shot him once and he died. But see, that's, you know... Of all my fetishes, I don't think horsies are one of them.
It
Horse
sounds like a lie.
knees?
Horsies, that's right, horsies.
Oh, I think you said horse knees.
No, not horse
Like, that's
knees.
the oddly specific
He's
part of the
stealing
horse.
knees. That's
Yeah.
Instead of the bee's knees, it's the horse knees, you know?
Ow, 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 bullets hurt.
They
Why?
do hurt. Those bullets hurt a lot, you know, whenever you're sitting there and you're just trying to have a good time, and whenever you walk up onto an elementary school and then somebody threatens to shoot you for touching a little girl, that hurts, I know.
I'm down there, Joe.
I was actually kind of going for a little bit more of a Bill Clinton, but I guess I went more for Joe, I guess.
Oh,
Well, I've been married a long time ago. If it weren't for Knight Joe.
Alright, what do we do?
We're going to the next stage of this. This is like a 3-part.
I guarantee you that Mr. Wang is gone. There's no way he's here. Did y'all ever watch Wild Boys on MTV back in the 2000s? I did not. I don't even know what that is. Again,
It was Johnny Knoxville and Chris Pontius going like out to the wild, fucking around with animals.
So keep in mind that like I've never really been a big TV watcher. I've never really watched much TV. That being like, not that I didn't watch any TV, but I didn't watch much. So I think the most TV I ever watched was like when I was a little kid. Past that, I never really watched TV. It always took something very big or like something that I was already interested in to get me to watch TV. Like,
Okay, Agent,
Because
I've got
most
a
TV
little
is
special
boring.
request for you.
well, that too, but my stepdad
Like,
just
ooh,
like watching.
Friends.
So my stepdad liked watching like the Gilmore Girls, and I was like, this is not for me.
You don't have a stepdad, you have a stepmom.
A very weird one. Ironically, I don't think he always talked about how good Friends was, and I watched an episode of Friends and I thought it was just dumb.
Yeah, that's like most of those long shows. They just go on and on and on, never end.
This is the song that never ends.
Oh,
Like
that's
Friends.
like the Seinfeld. Seinfeld
Yeah.
is so fucking overrated.
I watched a few episodes. Some people like really say that it's great. It's great comedy, and I was like, I'm sure there's some of it, but it's sitcoms, and sitcoms are kind of dumb. Don't get me wrong. Some sitcoms are pretty funny, but they usually don't last that long. It was 2 guys from the Jackass movies. They did fucked up shit with animals. They jack off with sea urchins and drink horse. So Tim Waltz. They were Tim Waltz.
Yes, that's exactly what I just said.
Oh, sorry, I missed
See,
that.
this is how you disguise your fetish as entertainment for the masses. Like, why would you ever do this? What kind of an idiot does this? The kind of idiot who really gets off to this stuff. And he needs to find a way to make money doing it.
Chromatics asks if this is the Dark Zone. It's like, no. But you are about to enter the Dark Zone as we have entered a very strange topic of conversation. So,
Have you ever had an strange topic for
Mr.
conversation?
Chromatics, pucker up those butt cheeks and get ready for the ride of your life.
JRH MBR.
That's right. Enter if you dare. Yeah, exactly. Like look. I never encourage people to be here. I don't know why people show up to this. Right now we're talking about, people drinking horse cum because how did we get here?
Johnny Knoxville?
That's not correct. My ass. So Mr. Wang says his ass. Well, that's what the horse will be eventually, I guess. Because y'all are funny. Because y'all are funny. I don't know, man. My trauma's funny now. My trauma. Oh, God. I need a doctor, a therapist to walk me through my childhood trauma, or I'm just going to drink it through. Mr. Hands, is that you?
My cursed kind of life.
Look, I should write a book called My Cursed Life. I'm now realizing this is true.
No, it needs to be semi-cursed.
No, I'm now firmly, squarely in the ball.
You have not had a properly cursed life.
I don't know, man. Having your stepdad say in front of your own mother and your brother's girlfriend that your brother likes back rubs right above his ass. I don't know. It's kind of a weird fucking thing to go through.
I just want to know how he found this out.
Okay. I don't know either. Like, I don't want to know. Okay.
Like you have to ask, like, how did the father know this, and how is he so confident in the idea that he likes? That brings up a lot of questions.
It
about
does,
their
and
relationship
every
as father and
single
son.
fucking one is uncomfortable. And people wonder why, Myth, why did you lock your door at night? For fucking reasons, man. That man was out of his fucking mind. That man was out of his goddamn mind. Ooh, deathmatch. What's this? 2 Rikers discuss how to torture JTF. Oh, yeah. I'll come to your book signing at Barnes & Noble. See, Chromatics is already gone. He's already said, peace, I'm out. And I was like, I don't blame you, buddy. We're I was reminded of he just wanted extra booty juice. See, that's, booty juice in a can, man.
Where's the goddamn
Yeah, booty juice.
bitch?
Booty juice. Now flavored in purple. Because of the bruising. I'll just let y'all do all the killing. I prefer it, Jared. Have you ever tried booty juice? Jared flavor? It's like, what the hell is that? Booty sweat.
Yeah, booty sweat.
No, I like booty juice better.
No, booty tang. What is it, booty tang?
Booty tang!
No, I'm all about the pussy.
What about the pussy?
Pussy.
Not Jared.
I mean, he's
Jared.
actually
Jared.
about
Jared.
pussy, but, you know.
Is this like I did it all for the noogie, but it's I did it all for the putty? Or pussy?
Well, you know what I mean. Thank you so much.
Is this shit over with you?
Or we can do pooty tank. See, look. I'm glad that Chromatics learned his lesson within the first 5 minutes. So he didn't even have 5 minutes here. Not even 5 minutes. He learned his lesson. He said, I'm the fuck out of here.
Listen, if you're gonna break him, you break him hard. You break him
Exactly.
fast.
If we can't get him on horse cum, I mean, like if you're around after that, there's nothing that's gonna get you to leave.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure we can go darker. We can go deeper.
We can like what? Someone's gonna remind me of something even worse.
No, I mean, I just give it time. I'm sure one of us, like, someone here will bring up a topic where it's just like truly fucked up.
I mean, look. See, here's the thing. You've seen Tropic? Yeah, I have seen Tropic Thunder. It's been a long time since I've seen Tropic Thunder, but I've seen Tropic Thunder. I mean, hello. I wasn't expecting so many pansies to be out in this storm.
What are you talking about?
Somebody shot me. So, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Now, granted, as a again, like Tropic Thunder made fun of lots of different things. Okay,
To me.
but it really didn't do much for me. There's some good, funny parts, but like, you never go full retard. First off,
man,
you always go full retard. On this channel, we only do full retard.
Austin, can you
Listen up,
raise the
Aiden.
difficulty? Myth.
You've got
Hold
3
up.
objectives, and none of them are easy.
hold on.
1. Shut down their
Difficulty,
comms
hold
relay.
hard.
2.
Set difficulty.
Knock out their tactical center.
And 3,
There we
take
go.
control of the on-site armory, because I need those guns for my
Get some
people.
more
Now
XP.
go to it.
Dead.
Warning. Sentry turret.
Bonsai
God.
charge the turret.
Xenos in action are nasty. Get in close
Get shot
before it
by the turret.
recognizes you as hostile, or we're gonna need a sponge to mop you up.
Ow.
Oh no! We shot a female who is obviously not in her right mind. Man,
Button is combatant.
if only a strong woman was here to tell me the error of my ways so I could learn to love again.
Jesus Christ.
God, if only there was a strong female character that could teach me to love myself and my fellow man.
You know, Myth, you should go to those male sensitivity training camps.
I should. I think that would be really good for me.
GPS says you're getting real close to that comm.
Have you seen those, Soccer, where it's just a bunch of dudes who sit there and start crying and sobbing to themselves? Like, oh.
That pussy shit.
Yeah.
Again, I'm glad Chromatics learned his lesson, or her lesson. I don't even know. Enter hell. No, thank you.
Probably had to be a man. A woman would have enjoyed it.
I don't think so.
I think if Blue and I have, you would know differently.
I've never known a woman to go, yeah, I would love to get fucked by a horse. Now, I'm sure there's lots of women out there that would love to be fucked by a horse, but still.
Michigan is a strange place, man. You meet a lot of weird people.
What'd you say?
Michigan is a strange place, man. You meet a lot of weird people.
That's probably true.
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned from being around horse girls, is that you are second fiddle to that horse.
Well, that's because the horse...
It's small wonder why half the time.
That's because the horses have something that you don't. And I will
Obedience?
Fuck yeah. I like it whenever
They just shut their mouths.
I was like, this is the thing. It's always funny when Geisha goes, well, I want to do this, and I made a decision to do X. And I was like, that's great, honey. Whose ultimate decision is this? It's not yours. Fantastic. I'm glad we're on the same page. There we go. Ah, there we go. As we all know, women in the apocalypse definitely 100% are going to be, picking up rifles and whatnot.
Their totes going to be the leaders.
Yes.
Of all the society. And all the men are going to look to them and flock to them and just go, without a doubt, you, McQueen, are the leader.
That's right. We will evolve into a proper matriarchy where literally everything doesn't work.
Where literally you're constantly at war.
That's funny because a lot more, like whenever there's women in charge, especially in old empires, wars get a lot more bloodier and a lot more common.
Yep.
That bitch over there has land that I want. Murder everyone for it. Or in some cases, they'll even kill their own children for it. Which is really weird when you think about it. Like, that never made sense to me. It's like, I'm going to blind and debilitate my own children. Why? Because I want to be in charge. It's like, okay, but...
Usually it's because the women that get to those points of position, usually, they just want power.
Yeah,
and so they're not going to stop.
Yeah, but they're your children. Like...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, this is an occasion that you see, like, whenever you see, like, a woman at a high-ranking point of power in society, you have to understand, like, she didn't get there just because she's a woman. She got there because she's a very manipulative woman, normally.
Are you telling me that women aren't honest all the time?
Like, I don't even mean like this in, like, a bad way necessarily. But, like, usually, the ones who get to those high points of power are usually the most bloodthirsty of the bunch.
I can agree to that. But that's most people in power.
Yeah. But it's just the fact that, like, women so rarely get into those upper echelons of true power, I guess you could say, within ancient societies. And so, the ones that do, you find out that they are well beyond psychopathic.
Get him, get him, get him! Whee! Do the combat roll, do the barrel roll! So, Mr. Guns and Knives, what's the worst holiday you've ever gone through? Like, what is, like, the single most horrible holiday? Christmas, Easter, like, what is... Oh, also, Mr. Wang, Happy Good Friday. I don't know if you celebrate, but Happy Good Friday. What is the worst holiday you've ever been through? I guess it's for everybody, not just you, but still. Like, if you one holiday that when you look at, you're like, oh god, and you just shudder and cringe.
Time to find out if the Last Man Battalion can take...
Because Fokker refuses to tell us.
Overwritten. Overheating CPU. Disabling cooling mechanisms. Sequence complete. Server
And
data
Austin, what's
replaced.
yours?
CPU destroyed.
I don't really have any holidays that like I cringe at. My holidays basically were just like, so like at my father's, the holidays are you show up there, it's there, it goes on for 1 hour flat, and everybody's like, I'm bored, let's leave. And then you have the converse of that, which is at my mother's, where it's a 12-hour affair.
That sounds about right.
And then you're just there from dawn to dusk, and you're just like, why am I still here? But there was, I remember I used to have one relative of mine who was alive. I remember always being stuck at that place's house, the lady's house. And the only thing they had there to do was watch Willy Wonka. And so they would shut me in a room, and for hours I would have nothing to do but watch Willy Wonka.
That's great. That's hilarious.
Not the newer version.
No, the old one.
The newer version.
The Gene Wilder version. That's awesome.
Just the Gene Wilder version.
Hey,
So I have seen
awesome.
Wonka probably over 100 times. Because it was just sit in the room and lock the door as the grown-ups talk for 8 to 12 hours listening to Willy Wonka.
Somewhere the summer is growing.
Fuck off!
Oh, that's great. Oh, that sounds so bad.
Like, it's not even, like, traumatic or anything like that.
It's just annoying.
It's just funny. It's just funny because you're just like, what?
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
And it's not like a singular event, because it was an event that went on for years. It was whenever we went over to this lady's house, which was normally during, like, holidays.
Was it like a friend of the family? Was it family?
No, it was a family member. It was, I believe, my stepmother's grandmother.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like, for like 10 years or whatever like that, like every holiday we had to go over there. And it was all day affairs.
That's awesome.
Where you just sat there in a room by yourself watching Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder.
First off, Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka is fantastic, but watching it on repeat sounds pretty bad. That
Yeah,
does
that's
sound
the
pretty
only
bad.
thing that was there. It's the only thing you had. There was one TV in the house, which was, or no, there was two, I think. No, actually, I think there was only the one in their bedroom. And so you would just, so I just sat there in the bedroom watching Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka.
Fokker, what is your
Okay.
worst? What is your worst holiday?
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Okay, so Fokker had cigarettes put on his arm.
I literally don't.
Obviously, Fokker had cigarettes put out on his arm.
See, Fokker is a product of boring upraising, much as myself. They're just like, wow, what traumatic things happened to you? Nothing.
No, it's just he just hates all of them. So it's either like he's got nothing funny, or he doesn't remember them, or he doesn't like any of them. He's like, no, I don't want to talk about that because it was painful and horrible. And I was like, okay, that's fair. The danger must be growing because the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing.
See, the bad part is you say these quotes, and my brain not only remembers the exact part of the movie with them, but it can draw a perfect scene representation of the moments of the movie.
That's because that part of the movie was really, really trippy. Like, that entire movie was super trippy.
Austin died for your sins.
He did.
Nice job, Agent.
Always.
They're still doing the tally, but the weapons you secured should keep
Yay,
the
Austin's
JTF in the field for
24.
a long time.
He's 24, he's legal, he can vote and buy alcohol.
Keep it up, and they're
And have a
Russian
handgun.
consulate time. Let's go.
Alright, Wang. Wang and Guns. Since Fokker doesn't want to tell us one of his traumatic stories.
I don't have any.
Yes, you do. Don't lie.
No, because literally nothing anybody in my family has ever done could be traumatic to me.
Oh, come on. Even like, oh, this is a terrible Christmas. Like, look, not all of my Christmases are like, you know, oh my god, this is really embarrassing. Some of them are just like, wow, this is weird.
Raise the difficulty to hard.
Like the time that I got Star Wars Blu-rays. Like, that's all I got for Christmas. And when I say that's all I got, I mean like I received 5 of them.
Well, I mean, that was
We're
the
intercepting
fun
LMB
story
radio
where
chatter.
like they all
It
got
sounds
to
like
the
they
same
picked
shit.
up the
and
immunologist's
we're all
message
pissed
like
off.
we did.
It's hilarious.
Sweep
That was
across and let
great.
Shadow locate
Oh,
them.
that was.
No,
But okay, but at the time it was bad, but it's really funny now. I mean, like, it's funny because they all learned a lesson, and so did I.
Don't do it, Dave. I have my ground.
Yeah, it's like, don't ask for things. Why does this rifle keep reloading?
Warning. Hostiles inbound.
No,
on your
like,
position.
I'll shoot somebody that just goes to full load.
It's okay, because I just got full load in the back.
That's right. To the last man asshole. To the last man's asshole. Did you hear that?
Hostiles inbound on your position.
I would love to be able to hit targets if we could stop standing in front of them.
First off, I will never not stand in front of targets. I have an AK-47, sir. I do what I want because I am an amazing soldier man.
I slapped him.
But I want to hear if anybody else has any really weird, like, just dumb stories from holidays. Christmas, Easter, I don't care. Thanksgiving.
I can't think of anything holiday related. My family always have agreed to just, like, behave on holidays.
Well, it's not that anybody's, like, misbehaving. It's just, like, random crap that happens. Like, stupid stuff.
Warning.
It doesn't have to be, like, bad or, like, you know, embarrassing. It's just, like, oh, that's stupid, you know? Like, again, like I said, like, the year that I got 5 or 6 Blu-rays of Star Wars in one, like, back to back to back to back. Like, it's funny. Oh, I'm going to go down.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Whoa. Oh, it's magic. You know.
It was pretty magical.
I agree.
Okay, like, it's fine. So,
Agent, I'm not sure exactly what to tell you to look for, but Chernenko will have been.
Oh,
working
did I tell you
somehow, even
the
through
very
this.
first time I ever had
Notes,
steak?
journals, anything like that. Be on the lookout, okay?
No.
Alright, so usually when people have steak for the... So here's the thing. I grew up a peasant, okay? Steak was a long and far-off dream. And then our very first meal together with stepdad and family, we had steak. Now, the only thing I know about steak is A1 steak sauce goes with steak. That is...
No.
No. This is my understanding of steak. I have never had steak before. I am what, 12, 11?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all I know is steak sauce go with steak.
What the hell are the
Now,
Russians doing
I
with
now know that's
I've
not
never
true.
heard
Under
that
normal
was the case
circumstances,
ever.
Well,
What the fuck was wrong with you?
Now,
Because
odds
TV.
are Chernenko's using all those processors to run
A1 steak
bottles of the
sauce.
virus.
No. Man steak,
Let's
man.
just off the flavor or great steak like a bottle of ketchup.
Basically, yes.
Like, a good steak does not need a pairing.
Well,
A good
here's
steak stands on its own.
here's
the
the
only
thing.
thing a good steak needs to be paired with is a
Attention.
sharp knife.
Accessing network.
Again,
No, not even that. Not with me.
you just chew on it like a goddamn animal.
I do.
Mass RNA files.
Most notably, this is why I don't order very many steaks when I'm out in public at restaurants. Because I'll literally just use my hands and sit there like a savage.
What the hell?
Warning.
Oh.
Access detected.
It's like, I never told, like, I was on the,
Network privileges revoked.
when I went on the cruise, I went to a Brazilian steakhouse, right? This is a great story. Because, my whole family's over there. And we get escorted into the Brazilian steakhouse, and for the moment I walk in there, everything starts to go wrong. Because this is a high-end fancy place, right? Like the Brazilian steakhouses, they're nice, they're quality.
Yes.
I've never been in a place defined as quality before. And so I show up there with like a nice Hawaiian t-shirt on. And the moment I walk in there, I take my hat off and I have hat hair. You just hear everybody behind there just start laughing. That's about where this entire affair goes. As the moment I walk in there and they start showing us like the salad bar and stuff like that, you hear me loudly explain, I'm here for the fucking meal. Why is there a salad bar?
A man of refined taste.
And so, of course, eventually they start bringing out the meat. Only for me to forget all my manners. And I don't use the silverware. Like, they have like these nice, fine things of silverware, you know, laid in everywhere. I don't use them. I just grab the meat with my bare hands and try to eat it like that.
Why?
Because, I'm a savage.
Clearly.
I wasn't raised for fine dining or etiquette. I was raised...
Etiquette.
Etiquette, yeah.
You know, there's a book called Tiffany's Table Manners I think you might actually benefit from.
No. So, like, you just have me where, like, the people are over there and they're, like, cutting off, like, the little portions of meat on there. And I just grab it, lift it up, head back, and drop it into my mouth and just start chewing on it and ripping shreds off like a cake.
He's like a crocodile. He just rips a piece off and swallows.
Yes.
Just
literally like that.
Yum.
Austin just starts rolling around on the table like he's trying to fucking drown his prey.
It was great because also I kept making a whole lot of jokes about different stuff. Like, there was these baked beans right there, and they tasted awful, these Brazilian beans did, but they're like these black ones. And so I look at my stepfather, and I'm just like, you gotta try these. And he immediately looks at me and is like, why are you telling me to try these? Anything you've ever told me to try is disgusting, and these beans were disgusting. Like, don't worry about it. Just stick them in your mouth and think of Lamar. Immediately thereafter, you can see several different people around me just start nervously laughing at the things I say in this restaurant. It was great, as my brand of comedy and stuff eventually led to us having a private section of the restaurant where no one else would dine at because the staff would stop sitting next to us.
Don't sit next to the weirdo who keeps talking about beans and nutting in somebody's mouth.
My mainframe alarm was
Yes.
tripped. I'm on my way in. No need, sir.
Is there a crocodile rolling with steak in his mouth?
He keeps wrapping himself up in the tablecloth.
I'm on my way. Horn it out.
Oh, man. Anywho, so...
You are in violation of multiple articles of international law.
I like how Russia is okay, but like America's not. Like, is the actual Russian Federation still operable at this point?
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
See, the myth, you make me sad though. See, where I grew up with, we had raised our own cattle and stuff like that, and so steak was like an everyday affair for me.
Nope, not for me. Steak. My first steak was like when I was 11 or 12, maybe, and it was a thing that rich people ate, and I was very poor.
Oh no. For me, it was fresh fruit was considered a rich person item. Steak I ate all the time, but fresh fruit was something like a delicacy.
Can you make him hear me?
That's because I raised the cattle, and so we got to literally meet them constantly.
So,
and it was delicious.
Now, granted, my stepdad does know how to cook a steak, but what he would do is he does these mind games, right? So he puts it on the table all these different condiments for the steak, and he then says, "Oh, if you want them, you can have them." And I said, "Oh, great." And so me, not knowing anything, and me not really knowing who this person is, because I literally came back home from like living with my dad for a year, to this man is now stepdad. And I was like, okay, I know nothing about this man.
Alert.
And so I then reached for the steak sauce, the A1 steak sauce, because I said, ah yes, A1 steak sauce. It goes with steak. You're supposed to eat it with steak. And he gets so mad. He gets so mad that for the rest of the night, he's either screaming at me or he is telling me to go to my room. I actually don't even get to finish my meal. He is so busy screaming at me, I don't even know what I did wrong. He is yelling so, and every single, like, every minute, he is getting louder and more irate and more angry. To the point where I am, like, holding the steak sauce in one hand, and, like, if you ever watch, like, The Sword in the Stone, where, I forget the kid's name,
Arthur?
Arthur. He's, like, got his eyes open, he's just nodding, like, Like, that's what I'm doing. I am like, oh, okay, what did I do wrong? I'm trying to figure out what it is that I did wrong. I'm like, what etiquette did I just breach? Because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm already, he's a psycho. Yes, he was a psycho. Or he is a psycho. But he just keeps, he just gets, and when we are done, my steak is cold. I have taken 4 bites of it, and I am forbidden from touching steak ever again. To the point where for the next 7 or 8 years, the only time I'm ever allowed to have steak is under certain circumstances, and he has to make it, and he reminds me every time, you may not use the steak sauce, while also putting the steak sauce on the table.
Database accessed.
Like, we would
You
go
never
to,
just reached out and grabbed it.
well, after that, no. I was like,
Weakness. Sadness.
I was,
You
well,
It's the duty of a man to always test the patience of those around him.
use ketchup next time. No. See,
Oh, there's so much.
he no longer cooks steak because we no longer have family meals with him.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that at all because we look. A man must have standards, okay?
General Assembly, go!
Oh, we're going to the. Oh, thank God, we're going to kill the UN.
I wish, but yeah.
Yeah. But I cannot. I think the entire time I never actually knew what he was saying because he went from, oh, you want steak sauce? Yeah. To screaming. And I went from what? It's like, I was so shell-shocked by it. And I just remember having the steak sauce in my hand just nodding,
My people will draw the sentry's attention, mainly by
Dead man.
That should buy you enough time to use breaching charges.
And he always put the steak sauce on the table. Every single time. And he would always say, if you need it, there it is. And of course, I learned my lesson, and by proxy, so did everybody else. Oh. But what I learned was that if you're eating steak sauce, it's because you are insulting the cook.
Where's the freaking commander then, goddammit?
Yeah, where's the commander? He's definitely not scared of us right now. The guys who just came in and just killed a dozen people like it was, like cutting cheese. Oh, dude. Okay, another great time. So, the first time I played multiplayer Doom was with him and my brother. And that ended about the same way as the steak conversation. He kept changing his mind on how he wanted to kill some, 3 guys. And he refused to just make it simple. He's like, okay, you're going to shoot that guy, you're going to shoot this guy, you're going to shoot this guy. Okay, no, let's do this way instead. No, let's do this way instead. And so my brother shot the wrong guy. And he had, an earful for, 20 minutes. As I sat at the computer awkwardly, going I've never played computer games before. I've only had Nintendo at my friend's house. This is awkward. Oh, my childhood. It's full of lots of screaming.
There we go.
Aha! We found him.
Hey, Agent. Here's the charger. Wired, ready, and have enough weight to consume concrete. See you on the inside.
See, I'm kind of sad now that nobody else has any really weird, fucked up stories for
Clear the
holidays.
south gate and we'll begin the assault.
All these are simple, boring times. No,
Not-
everyone agrees to not do anything.
Look, I choose.
They are very ritualistically organized in my family.
Well, no, you
By
can.
either virtue of the fact that like we've all agreed that we're going to be in close proximity for 12 hours, so we're not going to start anything, or we've all agreed that we're going to keep this down to about 1 hour minimum or 1 hour maximum.
Just shit post to your family. That's what I do. Like, I do it to my dad every year. One of us always does like a gag gift, and it's not that the gift is a gag. It's just that we'll mess with each other, right? Like we'll do a gift that requires them to do like a scavenger hunt, or like multiple layers of removing wrapping paper, and then realizing that the original gift was like in the wrapping paper, and you just needed to like look at it. Like
I mean, my brother bought one of those boxes. Or he built a box to give like to my sister a gift in, where he put like rivets and bolts and screws and stapled it all together.
Yes, like
where
that.
where it took like I think like 4 hours to open it.
Yes, see, that's funny.
That's about it.
Shit post
That's
to your
funny.
family. That's real love.
There's access to the tunnels beneath the UN close by. Once in the
I mean,
tunnels,
I bought one of my
please
managers
site
once,
200
Shrek
yards away.
Erotica. That was
Leave
kind of
the
funny.
Shrek
JTF
Erotica. Holy crap. Yes. Yes. Okay. First off, you need to send me that, because that's definitely. Oh God, I just got messed up. Okay. Hey, don't get shot by that turret there, bud.
I got shot by the turret there.
Fucker, where are you?
There's a wonderful book called Get in My Swamp.
Get in my swamp.
Or it's just a thing about like Shrek belongs to a troop of tribal ogres that all want to. He wants to like bang Fiona, and so he takes her as a sex slave.
But he doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to, but in this version of the story, he does, and it involves some hot, steamy over action.
As you do, obviously. I mean, who doesn't want to read about hot, steamy ogre action? Oh God! So one of Geisha's friends is actually a female romance novel writer, and my God, that was she gave Geisha like 3 of her books, and she's a published
There's
author.
Fokker.
No, I had to go to the restroom.
You could have said something.
Well, you guys are having a conversation. Shit.
Yeah, so you guys were talking, didn't want to interrupt, so we just let you go to the next stage. She gets these female romance novels, which, if you know anything about those, it's essentially it's pornography. It's just porn. It's just word porn. And she was like, wow, this is someone who I never would have expected to write this, because all of her books are about her like this chick finding liberation in cheating on her husband and leaving her children and her husband behind. And Geisha started noticing some really weird things in the book. It's like, wait a minute, the girl in the books like is described awfully similarly to my friend, and this chick has like 2 children, just like my friend. And when she describes the husband, sounds a lot like her husband.
Yes, women erotic or women novels are literally just them describing their sexual fantasies of what they want to have happen.
Yeah, and it's like she's like leaving her husband for some dude she met on a trip to Cancun because she's just so unhappy with her marriage. But after having sex with this dude and realizing, no, it's not for me, hubby like turns around and loves her again anyway, and then she immediately goes around and has sex again. It's like, it's this really weird novel, and she's just like, I don't know what to do
Sounds
with
like
this.
might have happened to her in real life, or she's planning to do something.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, this sounds to me like she wants you to tell her that this is okay. I was like, is this some kind of like weird cry for help? Is this like, help me, I need more heroin. Please tell me to stop taking heroin. Somebody please restrain me. Is this a Let me out! Let me out! This is not a dance. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. But no, she would describe this, and she would just like, and of course, but she's coming in. Okay, I don't think I did that description justice, because what she would do is she would say things to me like, you know, now that I look at it and I read it, this person sounds a lot like, you know, my friend so-and-so. Oh, that's interesting, honey. She's like, yeah, and she has 2 kids. Like, oh, doesn't so-and-so have 2 kids? She does. She does. Like, oh, like, okay. Like, I'm look, I don't really give a shit, but I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to, you know, she's having to read it. I'm just trying to be nice.
Pretty bad out here.
And, but just as it goes along, she's walking down this path of, well, wait a minute.
Now.
Is this story about my friend? Because she would never do that. And I'm like, honey, are you sure she's not trying to ask you for permission to do something? It's like, because it sounds to me like she really wants your input on these books. These books, of course. Not asking for the she wants to know if the content in the books are good. And
like, should she cheat on her husband and go down to Cancun and fuck a random stranger?
Basically, yeah. It's like,
Don't worry about the courtyard. The JTF can hold it. Take point at the General Assembly.
Bliss is your target.
but after reading 3 of the books, it's like, oh, so this is like a sitcom. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You meet some random guy, you get ran through, and then you go back to the guy that's safe. And the guy that's safe, or sorry, either the guy that's safe takes you back because he realized that he is the one that pushed you to the arms of another man, or you leave your husband and your family behind because you find self-fulfillment in this.
I love the bitches who fucking try and play that shit like, oh yeah, you drove me in the arms of another man. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's like, no, you did that yourself.
Piece of shit.
Well,
and go, bitch, be with the other man.
Well, I was.
You did now, home.
I was just like, it kind of sounds to me like she wants you to give her permission, which is weird. I'm no longer comfortable having this conversation. Look, you do what you want. But apparently she makes good money on those romance novels. And I said, cool, can an AI do it?
Yeah.
Like, AI, write me a 400-page novel, but read these books first. And just, you know, write a novel about Susie... Susie Slasher Clit, or something, I don't know.
Susie Slasher Clit.
Bliss, the LMB, they're over.
What, is that a weird name for somebody?
Possibly, yeah.
That's weird.
We're trying to track him, patching you through.
I can't imagine why that would be a weird name.
Like, see, although I do love though how a lot of the women who do this writing stuff have to go to schooling for the writing for years.
I need Gene Hammercock to come and have sex with me.
Like, there's an entire business model based around this shit, too.
Course.
It's like a really interesting part. Because, like, my manager went to go do that, too. She also is an aspiring female novelist of this variant.
Wow.
And, like, it's interesting because so many of these women will go to school, too, for, like, 8+ years learning how to write for this shit. And it's just like, you don't need to go to school for 8+ years to write smut.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't.
It's like Playboy does it for free.
Yeah. Like, you really don't need to have like, a highbrow level of intelligence.
You need to read Johnny Trevane and like all this other stuff in order to write smut, okay? You need to be well versed in Victorian English in order to do this right.
I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure you can just pick up a notepad laptop and just start writing down smut. And your average woman will still find it just as enjoyable.
I found
literally he's just writing the word smut over and over.
Just
yeah.
Gene Hammercock.
Oh Lord.
That's the ticket. The Adventures of Gene Hammercock.
And how he found the moderately the moderate looking woman who is only halfway attractive.
So
it was also remarkable.
So there was a okay, what was it? What was the chick's name in Twilight? I forget her. Whatever. I don't really care. Doesn't matter what her name is.
Actress.
The character. I forget her name, but it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. But like back in high school, I was dating some other chick who loved Twilight, and she made me freaking read these books, or at least the first one. And I basically turned to her and I just said, "Look, the main character might as well be named Pants, because she has no personality. She has no will of her own. She's absolutely nothing, and all she's there to be is every teenage girl's and every 40-year-old woman's like fantasy of what being a woman is, and it's really weird."
Okay, now, we still have LMPs. I need you to...
Sorry to cut in, Captain. Agent.
Yeah,
this
I'm
room
important.
contains any
Let the
intel
woman
that
talk.
LMB has on Manhattan.
But
Terminal and
she
download
quite
everything.
literally, I was like,
Don't
I don't
know,
understand what she's saying. I
know.
was like, she's an everyman. She's a
I
character with
suggest
no
you
will or
strategy,
personality.
Artu. Let the woman talk.
Yeah, basically, jeez. Well, like, but
It's most women neurotic, okay? It's supposed to apply
Let me
to
get
any
that
woman.
laptop.
oh, fine. I'll go talk to the computer. Computer, open file.
Hello, computer.
Hello, world.
It's just a long list of a woman's smut.
Basically, yes. It's just like a bunch of... Here's my transcript for my book I'm writing. Good God. Is there jizz
Does this
on
one
the...
involve a Colombian surfer?
Oh, God. Or maybe an Argentinian or a Venezuelan man that you met.
Could he be Moroccan this time?
Ooh.
Warning.
Is he a rich man?
He's a
With
rich...
an odd like bit of sexual deviancy
They-
that only you can fulfill?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Yes.
and the sexual deviancy isn't actually something like interesting or like wild and crazy. It's that he likes mild bit of roleplay.
He likes short skirts, but I look good in those. That makes it work out for us.
Well, some of these are truly astounding. As I was introduced to them by my manager. One of them that she brought to my attention was Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Now Minotaur. Like there was a horse, like a stud farm, where this woman has to milk the Minotaur man,
Something weird here.
so that way she can buy
Get
fancy
Rose on
orange
analysis
juice.
Right away.
Okay, what?
Enemy troops are breaking.
That's the plot right there.
That's
I'm not
the
even
plot?
joking you. Her entire reason why so there's this woman in this book, and she's poor, and so she learns that there's another world where you can go to, and you can engage with a sexual relationships with various monster men. And one of the most common ones.
Oh my God, this sounds like an anime. This
One of
sounds
those-
like a hentai.
Basically, yes. As in this particular one, this book series, it's a full-on book series. Different monsters having different reasons for being milked.
Book series. A book series.
A book series, yes. In this particular book series, the reason why you would milk the Minotaur men is so that way you could take their semen and you could crush it up, or you wouldn't really crush it up because, you know. Yeah, like you would take the semen and you would return it into Viagra pills. As the potency of the Minotaur semen was such that it could boast male potency across humans. And so you essentially, yes, and so basically what would happen is that you would have these working class women who was there to give the Minotaurs handies in return for money.
Keep them under pressure and stay sharp.
Wow.
Or
Knock that arrogant fuck out of the sky.
if they paid a lot, you could even give the Minotaurs full-on sexual relationships. But the main girl decided to go there and do it. If you paid a lot. And the main girl falls in love with one Minotaur businessman that shows up there who has an exceptional wang, from what my understanding
But
is.
if you can get to each turret, you should be able to realign them manually.
Wow.
And,
On this bastard.
Like,
she falls in love with him, and they continue to have sexual relationships, but the entire reason why she started this whole affair with the Minotaur people is simply so that she can buy high-end orange juice.
man, how expensive is orange juice in her world? Holy crap.
I don't know, but I found this deeply amusing when I heard of this. I was just like, really? She's fucking these people for orange juice. And it's just like, yes! What the fuck?
Okay, first
We
off,
got a call from the commander
I
of the secure
need to know the
quarantine
name of
center
this
over in the
series because
Tenderloin.
I have to
With the
Wikipedia
JTF
this.
screen civilians for
Because
access
this
to Camp
sounds
Hudson and to work
amazing.
with the relief effort.
This sounds
We got
like
80 people housed there.
this is
Need
great.
some help.
Woman desires something banal and menial. Does something absolutely insane to get it. It's like, I need a new purse. What are you gonna do? I guess I'll give foot jobs. Just get another fucking job. Just go work some extra hours.
For a type job.
No, just go work. Just go work at Starbucks for a couple of hours. Like, it's okay. No.
Also, I don't think she ever actually bought any of the high-end orange juice that she so wanted in that store either.
Everybody's goddamn retarded. So that does sound like a woman.
Like she did all this stuff, and then she fell in love with the Minotaur man, and then she just never actually bought the orange
What
juice.
quenches your thirst? Minotaur semen.
So,
Absolutely.
here we are. We've made a pretty good team, I think.
God dang, man.
Done a lot for this city. A lot more than people thought we could.
Okay. All right. Hold
you and I
on.
both know this isn't exactly.
Here's
a
what I'm gonna
happy
do.
ending.
I'm gonna take a quick,
Favorite
like, 2-minute
homicidal
break.
traitor,
I'm gonna
Aaron
grab a
Keener, is
drink.
still out there,
I'm gonna grab a
and he's
snack,
still got
and I'll be right
Chernenko
back.
with him.
Please don't let me die or get
Keener's
shot.
filed
But if you do, I understand. In the
Quite
meantime, I guess
And we don't know where Amherst is
entertain
either, or
Mr.
what
Guns
else
and
he might
Knives.
have up his sleeve, but
Where is
But
this
there's
one
hope.
they're talking about onions?
Dr. Candle's got the DCD on the road to a vaccine. You broke the LMB's back and the cleaners, and the Rikers too. We took
Is
the city back
Mr.
like we
Guns
promised
and
we
Knives
would.
even still around,
We're
or
not done
did
yet.
he finally
As
decide
long as
that
the Dark
listening
Zone's out
to
there, we've got our work cut out for us.
the
We're
desires
on our way
of
to finally saving the
the
city.
fairer sex
And
is
with
too
it,
much?
maybe something more. Not bad for the second wave, don't you think?
Confirmed. Unidentified Shade Tech beacon located.
So, here we are, Agent. We've made a pretty good team, I think.
Mhm,
Done a lot
very.
for this city. A lot more than people
Let's go
thought we
back
could.
to HQ and unlock
You and I
some shit.
both know this isn't exactly a happy
Yeah, I
ending.
should.
Our favorite homicidal traitor, Aaron Keener, is still out there, and he's still got Chernenko with him. Read Keener's file sometime. It's,
See, I like to bring that certain je ne sais
And
quoi,
we
what
don't
the
know where
fuck,
Amherst
whenever
is
I
either,
have to start
or what else
talking,
he
you know,
might have
like,
up his sleeve, but there's hope.
I kind of like how
Dr. Candle's got the DCD
you
on the
just sit
road
there
to
and
a
you're just like,
vaccine.
why?
You broke the LMB's back
Why?
and the cleaners, and the Rikers too. We took the city back like we promised we would. We're not done yet. As long as the Dark Zone's out there, we've got our work
My
cut out
wife
for us,
actually
but
resides in
we're on our way to
Wide Misto,
finally
talks to
saving the
most of
city.
his family.
And with it, maybe something more.
Yeah, that is the good
Bad for the
question.
Second wave, don't you
Because
think?
I'm pretty sure if someone went up to me and was just like, yeah, my son really enjoys to have his ass scrubbed, I would just be like, okay, I'm leaving. And I don't think I'll be back.
What the fuck's going on?
Alright, so I come back, and the only thing I see is Mr. Guns and Knives saying, I'm enduring.
I asked him if he was still here, and he was enjoying everything.
Oh, he's enduring. Okay, so I feel okay here. All right. So as I was moving around, I said, you know what? How can we make this into a game? Right? How can we make all this crap into a game? And I said, you know, if I ever got enough people in the same chat room all at once, I would play a game with this. I would have a female romance novel. Num tongue, num tongue. And the whole point was we would just say, okay, here's the name of the book. The whole point is that whoever wins, or sorry, whoever gets the page right wins. Where'd y'all go?
I went back to
I
HQ,
went to
so,
back to base,
and
so I
locked
could
up.
start throwing shit up together.
Oh, okay. Let me head back there then anyway. And the whole point is you pick a page number, right? And if they're having sex or there is a sexual act being performed, you win.
So I'm gonna win.
Yeah, so that's kind of the whole, like, that's the game. The game is you win if like, you just say, okay, page 36. And if you win, we find like some prizes or whatever. So if they're leading up to it, it doesn't count. If they're in the act, it counts. If they're finishing the act, it counts. It just has to be something that would be like they have to be having sex. I think that would be a really stupid fucking game that would be lots of fun because we can make fun of these people. And the more I think about it, the more I like it.
You'll be missing out.
You would.
Not the mental trauma. Oh,
We have mental trauma. Oh, that's right. Me.
we have counseling rooms now.
Oh no, that's. I would just tell those people to get over it. It's not my fault that they're
Pretty much, we're in the apocalypse, darling. There's no more time for your shit.
You know, it's funny. When life was harder, people didn't need fucking therapists.
It's weird how that works.
Yeah, it's almost like this is only for people that are, like, you know, have money. Hey, but I have to work the fields. I don't care, work the fields.
The fields aren't that bad there, darling.
All right,
I went out there and picked up rocks for a lot of it. It's just fine. Matter of fact, picking up rocks are better than half the jobs out there. Like, my God, you're operating like a press dye or some shit like that? Holy fucking shit, that's a boring ass job.
You know, it's funny. Speaking of really weird, stupid things, Handmaid's Tale. Does anybody else, like, ever get the feeling that that entire thing is really just about somebody's secret, deep fetish?
100% is.
Like, oh man, I just want someone to hold me down and impregnate me. It's like, how old are you? Now I understand. You have baby fever.
Yeah, it's like, please breed me.
People are weird.
Is it really that surprising?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, yes, but also no. Because it's, look, giving
Well, see, it also can be a...
we never
What's
should
that?
have educated women.
Okay, there.
Look, 100 years ago, this was unacceptable. Now it's acceptable. I think I rest my case. Literate women was a mistake.
I'm just gonna stop talking and let the idea of that hang for a while. Meth 2025. Letting women go to school was wrong.
Is wrong, not was. You still do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Oh man.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Man, God dang it, I went for a drink.
So you did, but y'all had to entertain while you were away.
That's true. That is fair. That is a fair assessment. Let's see. What's this Damascus?
And it's not a lot of returns, though.
That's fair. All right. Let's see. What's this pistol do that's so good? Okay. The Damascus pistol. It's sexy. It's squexy. It even has a spot for a muzzle. Yeah, it's very nice. Nope, not that. Compensator, 12%, 50%, optimal range, 7%. A loud vent brake. There we go. Look at that. Who feels sexy? I feel sexy. Why? Because my pistol is pearl. It's made of pearl, so it's going to crack after the first shot.
Those pearl hand drills are very important, Myth.
Mm-hmm. Have I ever told you of the pearling story?
Yes, many times. Like, it doesn't even bother me. I find it just funny.
It's so
but I've heard it enough times. I'm just like, eh.
I don't think I've told it that many times. You know, I don't think I ever found out if they actually got the bullet. Like, you know, I know they got the bullet out, but I don't know if they ever gave him the bullet. Like, oh, here's the bullet that was stuck in your penis.
How do you even get like a bullet stuck in your penis?
Drive by.
Mm-hmm.
And it went through his like butt cheek, and then through him, and it like.
Oh, okay.
And then it lodged itself into his penis.
Yeah, because I'm just like, the force of like the impact, wouldn't that like cut your dick off?
It essentially, Okay, so he got caught by a ricochet, and then the ricochet like
It
went
lost
through his,
all of its momentum.
Yeah, it
okay.
lost a ton of its momentum, and as it was traveling through his butt, it slowed down perfectly to where it had lodged itself into his penis. So it was like, yeah, it went in, but it did not have the force to like tear it apart. Which
Because normally that shit should rip that dick right off.
no, 100%, yeah, 100%. But
Is that-
no, he is either the luckiest man alive or the unluckiest man alive, and I can't really figure out which it is.
Because that Johnson should have been ripped the fuck off.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. But man, that was crazy. That's still crazy. What's this? 105%. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that's only 8K. Let's see. You know, Guns and Knives still hasn't told us any really fun stories from, like, the before times, before he met us. And I'm starting to get a little sad.
From the before times and the true trues.
Yes. It makes me sad.
Well, come to me whenever you're ready.
Come fly with me,
I'm coming to you.
come fly, we'll fly away. What is this? Headshots increase stability by 30% for 15 seconds. Let's see, hold on. Can I get this thing to actually be useful? Hold on.
Neat.
Hold on. Why? Hold on. Wait. My SOCOM does 299,000 damage. This does 323,000 damage. Why is it showing less damage? Oh, the stability
Because
is
it
worse.
probably has a combination of larger magazine and a higher fire rate.
Nope.
The damage is per bullet. Then there's the rate of fire, and then there's the magazine size, which, you know, your as far as your overall DPS is concerned, is a combination of all those, including, you know, reloading.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, now it's better. Okay. And what does this thing do again? Headshots, the devil, and the heal. What's the heal? The devil's heal.
Okay, I have to point out a bit of a flaw here. Inside a lot of these trucks, there are wooden crates. No one uses these to, like, transport this shit around anymore all that often.
Hold on, no. This ruins my opinion of things. Don't do that.
Like,
Captain Benitez.
so the only...
An IED.
I can't even talk because I'm so flabbergasted. Like, we use wooden crates for eye work because everything needs to come in to be forklifted. But most people just put shits on pallets and stuff
Oh my
like that.
God.
They don't have just, like, people don't just put shit in, like, wooden crates. Most things are designed to have, like, forklift spots so they can be lifted up that way. They're not just, like, actual square crates. It's so weird, dude. See, Ubisoft people don't understand how shit works. Because no one wants to lift a crate full of shit. You want to have a pallet jack for that.
Quarantine center, you have Rikers incoming!
Oh my God! We've got the bad guys coming!
This is no goddamn coincidence. Watch your back.
Really,
out
the
there.
bomb going off wasn't a coincidence? That's weird.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Now, here's a question for you all. Did you all ever have a lot of bomb threats growing up?
Not
No.
at the beginning.
No, I mean, mostly, like, if we got bomb threats, they were actually on, like, one of my places of work. I worked at Kmart.
Ah, the Kmart. Land of bomb threats.
Alert. Additional
I
hostiles
haven't heard of a
inbound.
Kmart in, like, decades.
Well, this was back in the late 90s.
See, I just remember growing up. And, like, I'm pretty sure there was a point of high school for me where every single week was a brand new bomb threat at my school.
That's one way to get enough homework.
Pretty much. Because, like, I went to a school where there was 300 people in it, and every single week there was a bomb threat.
Why would you call it a bomb threat with only 300 people?
I don't know.
You really didn't want to take the pop quiz.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Rikers!
But looks like every week was a bomb threat. Every single week. I think actually one time we had so blasé about it. We were sitting down though, and the cops came in, and they found us playing poker, and they're like, "What are you all doing?" They're like, "What do you want?" Because they were always been fake, and it turned out for one time there actually was a bomb that was right next to
Agent,
us.
we need to get a handle on what the hell's going on.
Oh, it was kind of
See
funny.
if you can find anything on any of those Rikers.
Analyzing smartphone data. GPS data identified.
Goldilocks over there. Guns and Knives says, I created a pump and dump crypto scam with the likeness of a special needs foundation. I call this slow and steady.
Got a lot of cell towers back online.
I don't even care if that's true, that's funny.
Who'd you steal that from?
Yeah, exactly.
That phone back to the base.
I don't even care if it's true, it's still funny.
Maybe Rhodes can dig something useful out of it. He's been putting together a rig for tactical intel analysis. It's about time we use it. Damn it. We've been hitting the Rikers pretty hard and the other factions too. I knew one of them would hit back at us. I thought we'd see them coming.
This way.
Y'all are both going different directions.
I followed the beat of my own drum.
Stole it from Meat Canyon. Oh god, Meat Canyon. Ugh.
Active echo.
Oh, I love it.
Meat
I don't
Canyon
care for his
is-
newer stuff.
Well, that's because he, like, didn't he syndicate or he sell it out or something?
I just like the old stuff, like the SpongeBob ones.
Well, because the old ones are, like, really uncomfortable. They're, like, really uncomfortable. Whereas, like, the new stuff, I think, is him and another creator, so obviously it's going to interrupt the way that he does his stuff. Like, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as you introduce another factor into art, it's going to cause problems. Well, let's say problems. It's going to change something.
Yes. Like, he had some great stuff, too. Like, I got the Minecraft episode.
Well,
Where all of a sudden he's just like, I saw the face of God, and it was square. It was square.
I remember the Teletubbies episode where, like, they start, like, they kill somebody because they want the sun to rise. And, like, the Teletubbies, they're so messed up. And, like, they're
great.
bathing in the blood of one of the Teletubbies.
What the fuck?
And it was Praise the Sun, is what it was. And, dude, it's so messed up. But, like, there's just, like, this hole of Teletubbies. And they're all emaciated and, like, just horribly emaciated is all I can say. And they sacrifice one of them, and they have this sick glee on their face as one of them starts climbing out of the hole after the sacrifice. And just, they all are screaming, praise the sun, as the baby's face, like, comes over the horizon. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, and I think they have like the priest or something that's there. It was dark as hell. That and like the Willy Wonka episode. Charlie, don't you wanna come with me and all the what are they called? The Oompa Loompas to my secret castle? It's like,
Whoa.
yeah, it gets Charlie. Just a little back rub, right? It's a back rub among friends. We passed up Fokker. Hold on.
Didn't pass up anything.
Yeah, that's because Fokker, you ran into the thing.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what we gotta do in here. Door open for a reason.
That door opened for a
Sign from
reason.
on high.
That door opened for a reason, Charlie.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Don't worry, Charlie. I'll open some doors for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And how?
Would you like to see how I make my special sauce?
That sounds about right for that. That sounds about right.
Normally I do this face to face.
My special sauce for a special boy.
Indeed.
You act one way when Miss Lau is
Good
watching,
Lord.
and another way entirely when you're off the leash. That's an interesting contradiction. You see, I think that deep down you get it. You know, the
That's
old
right.
rules,
Deep down, I get
laws,
it.
governments,
You're insane.
Those things died on Black Friday. But the feral PMCs, the convicts, the ones smart
That's
enough to
Kazuhiro Miller from Metal Gear Solid 5.
they'll survive. Me, I'm gonna prosper.
Those are words.
Oh, you could too, but you took an oath, right?
Kazuhiro Miller from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Those are both ways of saying that your conscience is fucking you. You ask yourself, who's earned a right to tell
Yeah,
you
that guy.
what to do?
Maybe we can go to the Dark Zone or something and help him get leveled that way.
He's got to get his gear up. We won't be able to go in the same area.
Damn it, Austin. Why couldn't you just play with us all the other weeks?
I like alcohol.
He had alcoholism to do.
Alcohol poisoning or whatever. Oh man. Evacuations. That bus is pooping.
It was winter time, and I had few other things in life to do.
It's
It was very
freaking
constant.
April!
That's why I'm not at the bar right now.
It's like, it was winter. It's April. It's been April. Okay, so before it was... Okay, hold on. Is March winter for you?
Yes.
Data scan.
Don't
This is
believe
the
it.
first. Like, so this week we had it. It was 40 degrees this week,
I obviously
pretty much
don't
every
want to
single
hurt
day.
Any of our
That's
resources,
toasty. What are you
but
talking about?
Yes,
if anyone
that is
happens to
toasty
run
for
across
us because the
any
other days were like
Heather
20.
Lau while
That's
they're out
toasty for
there,
me. I mean,
I'd
40 is
appreciate you
fine.
bringing her back to base.
Oh my god.
Telling me how you feel.
Like today was been nice. It's been 80 and I've almost basically died all day.
Last known location, civilian camp.
That's terrible.
Piers.
It's been like
The one that
80
got me
degrees
sick.
here and it feels great.
Lau out.
No. No. Like it just feels like wow, it's so hot. Like why?
That's what she said. It's just so hot.
It's okay. Our like highs have been about like 90.
See, yes, but see that's a dry heat. I can take a dry heat. I can't do a moist heat. Like if there's humidity, my god. Just take me out
I
back.
hate humidity to it. Like it gets to 40% or higher, and I start bitching.
You know, the more I think about this game, of like, are they having sex in this book? The more I'm really like, I'm like, you know what, we could do that. Just like we start a stream
Oh, yeah.
off with just that, and I gotta find things I can send to people that are gonna be like prizes. Like, you know, even if they're stupid little knickknacks, like little stupid things. Like, oh, you win like, I don't know, like a
Bottle cap opener from the airport.
basically, yeah, like really stupid crap. Oh, you win like a box full of matchbooks, like really stupid, useless crap. They're like, oh, this is great, thanks. Like, you won Jelly of the Month Club at your expense. Like, yeah, woo! Like, it really.
Like, don't worry, you won, and for that I signed you up for ChristianSingles.com.
No, I would do Muslim singles 'cause it's even funnier.
Oh, there you go. I have
Sign up
Mormons
for that,
though.
like the Christian farmer dating website.
Oh, hold on, what?
They've got shit like that.
FarmersOnly.com.
FarmersOnly.com.
Yeah, the dating app for farmers.
It's not great. It's .com.
Hope things are good.
Anywho, no, I think this
Run,
could work.
Forrest, run.
I gotta think of some things that I can like actually get to send people. That's just like really stupid. It's like, okay, you've won. Send me your address and I'll send you a prize.
Here's
A
your prize, an
lifetime.
expired condom.
No, nothing like that. No. Just like stupid. Like here's like one AA battery.
There's a lifetime subscription to the Times, New York.
That's the New York. Oh God, no, that costs money. Absolutely not.
That single AA battery doesn't.
Yeah, no, the single AA battery is useless, but it's not like insulting. A subscription to the New York Times is kind of insulting. Because who's gonna read the New York Times? I mean, really.
New Yorkers.
Don't die.
I don't think New
Austin.
Yorkers can read.
That's true. I've never been able to verify their reading ability.
I know Californians can't comprehend. They might be able to read, but they can't comprehend. You know, okay, let's just take a second here. Look, say what you want about the game. At least the level design like this looks real. I mean, I'm not sure what that's over there, but like, this looks like it's an actual drugstore. Like, it actually looks like this would have had people in it. Because I remember stores looking somewhat like this. At a time whenever...
Never seen a store like it.
What's up?
Never seen one like this.
Bullshit.
I don't. Every store I'm at has to be like massive. Because it's the only one of its kind for miles.
That's fair.
You also need to understand that, like, you know, we predate him.
That's true.
It's like you predate him by 10 years, I predate him by 20 years.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm trying to. I gotta think of some good things to send people. And again, it has to be like they can't just have 2 people playing. It needs to have like we need to have a few people playing. It needs to be like at least like maybe DC plays, Ron needs to play, y'all need to play, like just like Ham needs to play. Then we can get like chat involved. Because I think that'd be a lot of fun. Austin, where are we going? I'm just following you.
I have no idea, honestly.
Okay, cool.
The exact wrong direction.
Yeah, I'm like, are we supposed to be following Fokker?
Hey?
Yes, and I had an
mission, so.
But I also need to find some. No, the winner gets a copy of the book that we read, and the prize.
I forgot the radio back at the apartment, but I'm okay. I had to bust my guitar over some guy's head, though.
Or better yet, sexualized like Santa dolls. That's what it is. That's the winner.
I'm sending an escort to bring you in safely. Stay right where you
I want sexy Shrek though.
Done.
Whoa.
Again,
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Again, the whole point of it is, does it matter? It's all about just finding out if they're having sex on that page. That's it. That's all that matters.
You should also play another rule that you cannot, once you found a page that has sex on it, you cannot pick the pages within 10 pages of it that has sex on it too. Otherwise, you're just like, now flip it to the next page.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Austin, what colors do you need?
What colors do I need?
Yeah, like what is there something you'd prefer to unlock?
What else? Characters, pouches.
I don't know, Mr. Guns and Knives, would you like to play that game?
How do I look at my items, my bullshit?
Well, you have to actually see which options to unlock. You have to actually be in the base. You can just
Abilities, aha.
Yeah, I mean your abilities will show you like your skill trees and shit like that.
Yeah, so I need tech because I want to unlock the secret mines.
Okay, so let's go to a big yellow to.
I'm confused. Why am I allowed to get up here? There's nowhere to go.
Where? There we go. Rooftop comms relay. That'll get you some big yellow.
Big yellow.
No, not old Yeller. Leave him alone. Don't do it.
Leave him alone. Where'd you
Set
go?
it the highest difficulty you can, and let's go.
Um,
Fast travel the man. Come on, man.
I am.
Or how about Wang? Maybe Wang would like to play that game with us.
Uh-oh.
If he's still here.
Dark.
You're about there. The comms mast you're after is
Pistols only, boys.
big enough that you can't miss it. Keep a lookout for our JTF techs too. Where you find one, you might find the other.
Aha!
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Understood. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he just threw that man off the roof.
Oh, he probably just fell.
No, I mean he just made the mistake of being Muslim and gay.
Can you be a Muslim?
I'm Sharia.
Oh, la banda, hey,
And what? And
Oh, break of wood.
skiddly do.
broke back.
Skibbity toilet.
Headshot, motherfucker.
Skibbity Biden.
Oh my god, Skibbity Biden was fantastic.
Yeah, why is there no Skibbity Trump?
Because Trump's not a weirdo. Also, Stephen Colbert thought that was like a win, and it's not. Sorry, Skibbity Toilet is not something that you want to be associated with.
Well, Colbert thinks anything he does is a win. And he's failing all the time.
I honestly don't think that man has had an actual thought in his head in forever.
True.
That man, when he did the Colbert Report, at least that was mildly entertaining.
Ow.
Yeah, electricity hurts there, bud.
Yeah, it was a very shocking realization when it happened.
It's like, oh my god, why does my heart feel like it's on fire? It's like, I know, me too, bud.
Yes.
Reach
Have you ever
the
touched an
antenna.
electric fence?
I think you told us about horses, how they do that.
Do what? I don't remember anything about horses touching electric fences.
Yeah, they like stick their tongues on it.
No.
No, don't you gaslight me, you son of a bitch. You used
Horses don't. I've touched. I mean, I've stuck my tongue on a electric fly swatter before. I feel what that would feel like. Not that painful.
No, you told us like horses would stick their tongue on it when they get bored.
No. Where are you getting this information from?
You! Don't lie to me!
Never.
You goddamn freak! You're gaslighting me, you son of a bitch! I know I got this information.
No, I'm not.
Yes!
Like, I've never seen a horse do that.
You told us that, like, there was one day, like, you know, when horses get bored in, like, the field, what they'll do is they'll just bounce their tongue on, like, an electric fence because it's
No,
just
I have
something-
never said that.
That is a lie!
I've never seen a horse do
I've never
that.
observed that behavior in a horse.
Yeah. Like, horses don't do that. Like, oh yeah, like, why would the horse, like, choose to electrify itself on the thing they designed to keep it in there that hurts like a motherfucker?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Driving a hot wire is not pleasant.
Oh, that's not true. Hot wire full of electricity sounds great. You would tell us like how they would rip out trees for no reason. They would destroy everything around them because
You
they
are
get bored.
inventing things.
No!
Yeah, cows do that.
Oh, it's
Cows will
cows?
rip shit up.
Oh, okay, is it cows that I'm thinking of?
Probably you're thinking about cows. I've never seen a cow do that though.
You're telling us
Like,
the
I've
other
never
day-
seen a.
there was one day in particular you told us like a horse will just like tear out trees if they can.
That's what a cow will do. They'll just fucking rub against shit constantly until they break everything around them. Fucking annoying little shits. God, I fucking hate cows. Like, you can't have nothing nice when you're dealing with cattle.
Oh, have you seen that YouTube channel where they cook with a cow?
Yeah.
That's great.
Like, it's spot on when dealing with those little shits where you're just like, I want to do something. The cow's like, no, I need to be involved.
I'm your friend. I have to be involved.
Jesus Christ, damn it.
Okay, now I'm wondering if I told an AI to read a bunch of like, you know, novels, women's novels, could I actually get it to write a book?
Yes.
And can I actually publish it?
Yes. Actually, in fact, this has become one of the big scams on Amazon they're having right now, is that a lot of people will publish books by AI. Or they'll have AI write like a bunch of books, and then you can self-publish on Amazon for like $1. Or something like I don't remember what it is. It's something ridiculously cheap, and so right now Amazon has a problem where there's thousands of AI novels that exist in their bookstore catalog.
Well, no, I mean, like printable books, like actual factual books.
Yeah. Like they make actually legible, readable books.
Well, no, not readable. I mean, like printed books. Like, you know, you have to pay somebody for the artwork, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm talking
You
about
can get AI to make artwork for you.
Oh, that's true, yeah. But the thing is, AI artwork, as much as it's definitely gotten better, but just AI artwork, you can always tell it's AI. I mean, like, I've not yet seen an AI artwork that I go, oh, what, is that an AI or is it a person? Now, I can tell if they've edited, like, a photo.
I need you to take a deep breath.
Like, you know, they have an AI... Oh, by the way, I tried to get an AI to do bananas and pajamas, but in Vietnam, and it did not like that at all. So instead, I put a bunch of Vietnamese people in banana costumes, and it also didn't like that at all. Alright, what are we doing?
Because, I mean, like...
Wait for the shit to start.
Oh, okay.
You can do, like, AI images, like, especially women's romance novels, easy peasy. A rose dripping blood with the thorns on it. There you go. There's your woman's romance novel right there, cover.
I want a bloody banana pajama.
Yeah. Alright, here's what we need to do then, Myth. And hold off Prison Architect. And we need to get our hands on the AI thing. And we need to create a woman's romance novel.
An LLM that just writes women's romance novels?
Yeah. And it'll be next Wednesday. We just need to critique it.
Just critique it. So we're going to develop an LLM whose only job is to write smutty women's romance novels and see if we can self-publish it on Amazon and make money.
And we also need to critique it though before it's released.
Oh, so we're going to read this garbage.
We actually have to read the garbage, yeah.
Oh God. All right, so maybe a novella, not a novel.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, no, but like, what if we have it do things that obviously would not be sexually titillating? Like,
yeah,
like
that's fine too.
Just like, okay, and all the sexy bits, make all the stuff like, you know, just randomly. Okay, you smeared peanut butter on my face. Like, oh, that's what really got me going. Like things that just would not do anything. Oh
yeah,
man,
things that just inherently aren't sexy.
Yeah, like, oh man, he had massive skid marks on his drawers. Oh, I never turned on
my asshole.
It was the oily kind that you have to mix up yourself, and instead he just poured the oil all over my asshole.
Morning.
No, it's crunchy.
Like I asked him to lube me up, and it just came out so moist and thick. His lubrication from his asshole.
Oh God!
It was brown and runny like the Hershey squirts.
Oh God! No! So you can't do that.
It's just like melted chocolate.
See, this is where the LLM would have to come in and say, "No, I need you to say this in a sexier way." Like,
yeah.
I need you to say this in a sexual way. As the poor computer, who is just recently granted sentience, starts screaming. Oh, God. See, I like this the more I think about it. I want you to write a female romance novel about SpongeBob seducing the giant whale.
Shitty thing for me to do to you. But now you're done.
Oh, Pearl. Hello, Pearl.
We're sending a squad to pick you up.
And the whole premise of the story is Pearl is self-conscious about her weight, and SpongeBob leans into that.
Tries to make her believe that she is the one, the special little soaker for him.
Who's gonna give me that special blow?
Jesus Christ.
What? This guy's not just screaming.
Fast travel to me. Let's rock and roll.
So if I haven't lost any followers yet, like I said, if you haven't left yet, you're not going to.
I just like the idea though of we just training an AI to do this. Then we have to review its works.
Well, hold on. What if we have it write a script also for like, what's it like Hallmark movies? Like, you know those old.
Oh yeah, we can do
Like, I want you to write a Hallmark movie, and the whole point of it is just like, no, it's the same story over and over and over again. Just write a
I want
Hallmark
it to be on
movie.
hard.
Austin, can you set
Hard. What?
Can you set it to hard?
Yeah, I had to restart the mission. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Agent, I detailed one of my people to link up with you in order to get you into the
Guns and
tunnel.
Knives.
There we go.
Would you watch us do that? Would you watch us build an LLM that does something horrible?
Everything that comes after depends on you.
I have no idea how you build an LLM.
Luckily, I don't know either, but Slaterade knows. And I can just ask him, hey, how do I do that?
Who?
Slaterade, he's a friend of mine.
Oh.
He was here like 2-3 weeks ago. He plays with that stuff much more than I do. Like, honestly, AI to me is mostly a joke. I mean, I'll use it for stupid... it's a language model. It's a limited language model. It's an AI.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, where's Austin?
Like, I know what it is, I just don't know how the fuck they work. I never looked into it.
Well,
I just looked at it like, I don't care.
You just have to train it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And so once you train it, it can then replicate and pretend to be good. Now, what would be really funny is if we did that, and that's actually, like, I made money off of it.
That would be funny.
That would be really funny. Okay, first off, if that actually happened, I would share the money, first off.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
I would be like, okay, everybody who's here for this, you each get a cut.
Titan, this is Viper 3. We have hostile contact at the South Munitions dump. Engaging now.
Oh, my asshole.
Like, no, I got an idea. We write a book using an LLM via committee. So we get like, okay, these are the 4 points we want to hit, right? So these 4 events must happen in the book. You know, like, hey, how does she meet the new man of her dreams? And like, okay, it's because she had really bad diarrhea after eating Taco Bell. Like, that's, you know, okay, that's how this starts. And then we get Amazon to publish it. Oh, I like this. This is better.
Yes, because it's not expensive to get the publishing through Amazon, if I remember right. It's fairly cheap.
So is there anything that's, like, difficult about it then? I know, then we gotta pay Amazon to promote it.
So you can pay Amazon to promote your novel, but you don't have to. You just have to have them publish it.
No. We're gonna have them promote it. I don't know how much it costs, but at 100%, that's what we're doing. No, I like, the more I think about this, the more I want to do it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to read the whole thing in one sitting though, good lord. That's a lot.
Okay, yeah, so if you do publishing with Amazon Kindle, KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, is generally free.
Wow!
But authors may incur costs for editing, cover design, formatting, and potentially advertising. While there is no upfront publishing fees, Amazon deducts fees from royalties for printing and delivery, and there is a delivery charge of ebooks between $2.99 and $9.99, underneath the 70% royalty option.
Oh my god. So what you're telling me is that, really, I mean, I'll pay $10 to do this.
Oh, yes, and then you could have, like...
But everything looks good. Any word on the tunnel? We think it was a
Like, I don't even care if it makes money, it's just gonna be funny.
We think the blast took them out. Viper Squad 2. Has anyone made it back?
Yeah, so, like, if you want to market it, the costs or whatever, you know.
That's fine. No, I want to market it. I want this to hit people's radars.
So that's entirely based upon how much you're willing to spend, because that starts at $3 up to, you know, infinite number of dollars, depending on how hard you want Amazon to start pushing this stuff.
So, what's the top tier?
I don't know.
Like, that's my question, is how much money can we spend on this? Like, is it like $100 is the maximum, or what?
No, probably way more, probably like 10,000 plus.
Okay, no, you can't afford that, no. But maybe something like, you know, $20?
Accessing defense control.
Like, well, the top dollar ones are obviously where it appears on everyone's Kindle.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, boom, right there. It's kind of like, you know, like how you can spend like $7,000 to put like whatever you want to on Times Square, the big billboard.
Yes.
That's the thing, you know, that anybody can do. If you have like 10 grand laying around, you can reach out to the people who have that ginormous flat screen TV And you can just have them advertise whatever you want them to.
Soldier, reinforcements are
Fokker,
inbound.
you have to be involved in this process, by the way.
What problem?
Have you not been? God dang it. You'll find out. I'll let you figure it out.
Female erotic one. Fokker will get the sexy man cover.
Yes!
No.
Come on, Fokker, give us your best sexy man pose for the cover.
Does not exist.
Does not exist, he says.
See, the thing is that what if we could actually write an actual decent novel? Like, with okay dialogue, but, like, the whole premise of the story is just, like, everything about it is just every woman's fantasy, but there's just something off in it that just makes it... Like, what about this? Okay, what about this woman who like seduces one of her autistic, like, you know, students or something?
Yes, I like that.
Like a hyper autistic student.
Uh huh. Something that really plays into like the thing that like women actually do in like the real world too.
Yes.
Like,
it's like it's
why are they
uncomfortable.
seducing students?
Yeah.
And why is this one autistic?
Why? Oh, it's because he's got something wrong with him. Oh God.
Uh huh.
I think this is a. I think, look, the more I do this, the more I'm like, okay, we could possibly do this. I don't know if I could write the dialogue very well, but I'm hoping the LLM could do that for me.
I mean, alright, here's the barrier for entry. Can it write better than George R.R. Martin? Now, bear in mind that he's famous for the lines of, and the more that, the one lady shat, the more she had to drink, and the more that she drank, the more that she shat.
I don't remember this part of the book, but I believe you. I always like the fact that George R.R. Martin said, I want to be like better than Tolkien. It's like, dude, you have a long way to go. Tolkien was too boring to read. That's why I put lots of sex and lesbianism in my books. Like, you're right, Tolkien didn't have to rely on pussy in order to make his, you know, books readable. Good job. I'm gonna see if I can get Sliderate to teach me how to make an LLM. And I'm gonna see if we can get it to do some salacious stuff for us.
Yeah, like an autistic doctor who's just like, who's really doesn't understand things, but he's wildly rich and naive in every way possible.
Oh no, I got it.
There we go.
It's a male therapist seducing his female patient. It's
There
like
you go, yeah.
very taboo and extremely wrong. And she doesn't know if she's actually falling in love or if she's being manipulated, and that's the entire premise of the book. Holy
And she's
shit.
married to a gynecologist who regularly gives her recognizes her patterns for sex, so she knows everything.
We've got hostiles incoming. Find cover
Oh my
and
God.
dig in. Taking it is nothing unless we can hold it.
Oh my God.
You hear me? Alpha Squad, get down, back.
Everything is terrible.
Like how he knows that she's cheating on him is because he can check the pussy flaps.
Oh my God, jeez. Honey, I've checked your. Tolkien created whole languages for his fantasy world. Could GRR say the same? No, he can't.
Yeah.
He could say that he turned a straight white woman gay in one of his books.
Mm-hmm.
That's the.
But then it turns out the gynecologist's husband is really into it.
He's a cuck. And that's the love story. It's just like, what the hell is this? Like, you know what this is. As the AI is screaming it as loud as it can. Or no, we do the female power fantasy. She turns her gay therapist straight.
Yes. Yes, the therapist needs to have been straight at first before this all happened.
No. The therapist needs to be gay at the beginning, and then by the end, they're straight.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Intercepting radio transmission.
Fall back.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person.
You're bugging too well. All LMB at Grand Central, fall back to check.
Why do we have to fall back? These people didn't stand a chance against us.
We're not
Plot.
falling back. They're falling back.
Oh, okay.
They're pulling back.
Why are they falling back? They were the ones assaulting.
Let's see Bliss truck.
Don't they just have to stop assaulting?
Good work, everyone. I'm damn proud of you.
There we go. Yay. Oh. I need to go.
Alright, where to now? What?
I need to go to sleep.
Oh, are you ready to stop for the night?
Yeah, I've got to work in the morning.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, let's go back to base of operations. Let's sell some stuff, then we'll call it a night.
I'll fill you.
Okay.
Your little
How much?
Find out.
What?
$5?
$5, make you holla.
I bet I can turn around and get myself the kidneys for more.
I'm gonna actually text Slade real quick.
You can harvest his organs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like $5 for a nice pair of kidneys. I'd take that.
It's not like misusing.
Yeah. See, this is the real problem too with hospitals, right? Like, I go in there and offer to donate a kidney. They're all so happy. I go in there and offer to donate 10 of them. They start asking me where these kidneys come from. How'd you get them? They're not grateful.
God, the more I really think about this, Austin, the more I think we could actually do this, and it would be hilarious.
You name it, I got
And I wonder if, like, because again, I mean, it's just
Alert.
it's
An
just
agent has
smut,
left
it's
your
just
team.
garbage, and so I'm wondering, like, okay, if this works, that'd be hilarious. But more importantly, if it works, it's like, oh, this is actually an avenue for income. This is terrible.
How do you make your money, Myth? I sell smut to women. I generated by AI.
I was like, it started off as a joke. It was supposed to be a joke. It was not. It was supposed to prove a point. And it didn't. It just made it worse.
And now to the New York Times best-selling author for 3 weeks in a row. Give it up for Myth.
No. I'm like, this is all just supposed to be a joke. Although becoming a New York Times bestseller isn't exactly an accolade anymore. Becoming a New York Times bestseller is I paid somebody to say that.
It doesn't exactly take much to become a New York Times bestseller nowadays.
How's it going?
Indeed. Oh, man. New commendations. I don't know if these are any good or what those do or anything like that. I don't even know. Let's go digging through the stuff that I got today. I got a few weapon caches. Look at that. Let's see. Let's open our bundle. Oh, I got it. I got a shotgun. Oh, I got I got a holster. Oh, I got an MG5. Yeah, that one's not too bad. I got an MG5. And I got a SASG 12K. I don't know if those are any good, but they do look cool. And that's the important part. Again, being tactical is more important than being tactical.
Real good over at the garden.
Now and forever.
That's right. And so for that, we will call it a night. Oh, Austin, you've given me so much to think about. And it's all terrible.
I try.
It's all terrible, and I love it. It is beyond terrible. It is just... Holy crap.
You're welcome. I hope it's everything you ever wanted.
No, you're gonna... Being tactical is half the battle, exactly. Look, if you're gonna die, you might as well die looking snazzy. You started this. You're gonna help me finish.
Oh, I'm not averse to helping finish it. I just,
So
I just hope that it can truly be something special.
No. I think we're onto something here. I also think that the game we play of are they having sex or are they doing it? Let's call it that. Are they doing it? I think that has some potential too. I think that'd be fun. I just need to find some things to send people. Like just random things in the house. You get a An AC adapter. What does it go to? I don't know.
You get a box of tissues.
Oh god.
Congratulations.
Oh man. Okay, I like this idea, and hopefully Wang doesn't get scared off by this entire episode. He probably is. Who am I kidding? He's probably long gone. I take it back. I say that for like 2 weeks running, and I just assume he's never coming back. And every week he does at least pop in. So it's like, I don't know. But no, I really like the idea of the developing an LLM that just writes female romance novels. And we, like, the entire stream is just, like, by committee saying, here's what you must, like, these are the major events that must happen. This is the story that must occur. It's just churn out. It's just book after book after book of just, these are all female power fantasies or something. Oh my god.
Yes.
And preferably, we sneak names in that are like, obviously, like, okay, you know, it's names that, you know, I would say that are obviously sexual in nature.
James Hammercock.
Yeah, basically, yeah, Hammercock, yeah, absolutely. But you can't say that, you know. It's like, you know, but things that are what's the word? That allude to without directly like actually, it's like, think of it this way: the guys that wrote the feminine, was it the feminine penis paper for college and got it published after it was a giant joke. Like, they wrote an actual serious paper using their, like, you know, using the left's terminology, the whole 9 yards, and it was just one giant gag, and they were published. Like, that's what I want this to be. One giant gag that's just freaking hilarious. It's just one giant nightmare after another. It's just like, why? I think I'm gonna have I'm gonna write some ideas down this weekend. I think I'm gonna take some ideas and go, okay, these are events that are gonna happen. And if I can get Slade to help me build an LLM to write female smut, oh, we're definitely gonna look into this. Oh.
Now, does this have to be limited to humans, or can we branch out into like the true monster categories?
Oh,
well?
no. Let's start off small, bud. Let's start off.
Okay.
Let's
start off small.
Yeah, like we want to give ourselves some opportunity here, obviously, but at the same time, let's start off with something easy. Let's not get into Minotaur, you know, jack off porn.
I don't know if that would. I don't even know the words I'm even looking for anymore.
Yeah, no, neither do I. Like, okay, the first thing I thought was, this will be funny, and now it's like, no, this will be really funny. And then I'm like, oh my god, we could make money while freaking trolling people. And really, what is life but trolling people and making money off of it?
If this makes money, I would probably shit myself just laughing. Because I would have to turn around and I would have to show my manager who dreams of doing this for a living. And I would just have to be like, look at what a bunch of random idiots
just like
has done.
Look what a bunch of retards on the internet came up with, and we made money, even if it's like $10. I'm like, I made $10. Like, how much this cost you? Like 100. Oh. But no, I think the better.
I remember your 8 years that you spent in college during that. This was 1 week of some retards learning to code.
we just told a piece of AI to read 6 really terrible novels and to basically use that as a baseline to write another one. Oh my god. Oh my god, what if we do like 40k smut? We just can't do 40k. Just call it. There was actually a developer that did that.
Yeah, there's a video game, Inquisitor Tamer.
Hold on. Time out. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called. I remember about this because I was watching Arch and he was talking about how the fact that he wants to stream it again.
I remember that was coming around, but they had to they changed the name because I think GW came after him.
Yeah, I think they changed the name or whatever, but
Hold on, let me.
That's what it used to be called, was Inquisitor Tamer.
Let me see this.
Or Trainer.
If the guys in Jackass can get rich off that shit, so can you. Well, that's kind of the point. Is like, you know, can we, even if it's just something stupid.
It's not about making a lot of money. It's about making like a single dollar.
Yeah, basically, yes. Let's see here. What's it called? Inquisitor Tamer. Merc Tamer. What's Merc Tamer? What's this? Nope. Let's see.
Ooh, Assassin's Creed Shadows is available now. Thank you, Ubisoft. I will avoid purchasing it like the Black Plague.
What is that game called? I mean, because it's not that.
I don't need to add that to my...
I don't want that to be on my search history on my computer, so let's do it on my phone.
No, wrong thing. Here we go. This is something else.
Oh, God. What are you about to send me? Inquisitor Trainer. There we go.
Yeah, quick trainer.
Oh, I heard Tamer. I was like, oh, what is this?
I said Tame originally, but I kept...
Jay, you see, I spent $50,000 just to prank you and get you to pay me $5.
Absolutely. Is there any other way in life than spending ridiculous sums of money to achieve barely anything?
Yes. There's nothing better than
No.
that. 100%.
That is the way of life.
Oh, this is great. See, the thing, Jared, is, I don't know when you got here, but we came up with this idea, and it's absolutely god-awful, and it's terrible, and nobody should ever encourage us to do it, but man, do I want to do this, because if that's the case, that would be hilarious.
I found his Patreon.
Inquisitor Trainer guy?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This last second, pretty much, I was surprised to see the stream even on still. Well, we are wrapping up for the night. We are wrapping up. We are done for the evening. But man, I'm really okay. Hold on. I have to find out if we can do this, because if we can, we are so fucking doing this. we are doing this because I think it'd be funny, and the more people that show up. So is that tomorrow's game? No. So tomorrow's going to be Rogue Trader still. But no, Austin and I are coming up with an idea of what if we can get an LLM to write shitty little like female romance novels, and by committee we just start telling the LLM, hey, these are the events that happen in this novel, and here are the characters, here are the events. Now write this story. Like how far can we get this to go? And how stupid can we make it? And when we publish it, will people buy it? Oh, because you gotta know, this is basically feeding porn brain is what it is. And again, I think it'd be really funny. I think it would be freaking hilarious. So no smut stream? No, we're not. Hold on. I don't even know if that game is even out. As far as I know, that game died. I remember Arch talking about it. That's it.
It's still going, so you can pay $2 per month to get an basic build early access to it.
This has been going on for like 6 years, though.
Well, it takes a long time to draw art and to draw enough of it to fill up an entire game.
That is true. But I don't remember the game, the gameplay being that good either. When I saw it, I was like, ew.
I don't remember anything about it except that it exists.
That's fair. But with that, we're going to call it a night. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Have a good night.